Ya, assalamualaikum baringolo talam sehukal bismillah UDP online pantaba on a bank holiday Monday in the UK kalbe bismillah Easter Monday. Welcome to yet another edition of Political Perspective Show. 18:36 p.m. across the UK right now. Obviously, it should be 19:36 p.m. in Copenhagen, Berlin, Paris, Oslo, Stockholm, and the rest of Europe, except in Helsinki. Welcome on board again. Another Kacha Diamolu Watan na Bankola Kuala. We dual atol be alama mabela Easter Monday Jamabal celebrate la. And one that sees this opportunity, budding Christian family members of the Condemning Easter Monday again. Be program of Dasila ni Mansatala Tola. Alama na dunyo program ko ng Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Funda ko ng Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Mina kachal men sudah le jama sik kachati me alon ko sedina fa ayatul nafa ay gambe banko nafa mina di amol men kala jam asen na patio fona nafa because tolbe lori wala kam we want to relentlessly advocate for United Democratic Party so that we can sweep the polls on December 4th, 2021 of a fully fledged UDP Mansakunda UDP government. Pour Gambia bondi ñu kolé kono be minke right now. So do ko de ke kam diamol de kelale do mal la fi nga diamu na diamo ko dol dimile ko ngandey ko ngado ko ke ngana diamu ni to bula minke la do rombar to ngandey wote kelano lolu mëno ko am bare mbal konton na mbal bismillah la mbafala be programme o dafala ni mazatala tola comme ka fo nyami nga ka nyami rek ala mango dunyi programme ko no bismillahir rahmanir rahim wa fadaru alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin mina kacal men so tola jang asika kacati mi ala so si gambe ben ko bina fa intro killing na fa ala ma mazatala na jate kende ato bulu ani sonno mo tumbu ala ma mazatala en nengo foram tanka kana kum fo jang mi ala ko asina masi do ko sama ba on nengote ma ala man toro warata bakel. That's why we should all watch the men fola na hakilo tuji ba on tol mo jondi wolati man timma atol kelimo kelim fanam be douala li musatala kayra bala be kayro douala na banko fana yan duniya at large and ni courant me ya nyati le Gambia duniya fon alama musatala si courant ni dang saji life can go back to normalcy in the world. Na patio fana be douala alfalie nyaton kolye musatala si guide pro meme men na bakam 2021 ni base witnessed collectively ning D-Day nata, that all important date when Gambians will decide who the next leader from 2021 to 2026 will be. Also the carte file level, so ala la carte will fay. Alkana so moya la carte also. Mboka yi de la bismillah juri ko la banda ba telondi is the Monday. Pay on the 5th of April 2021, 18:40 p.m. right now, United Kingdom, 5:40 p.m. in the Gambia. Bismillah, welcome to another edition of Political Perspective. So the direct program bi ak ñaan comme ñu ko dé def fi yalla ñu dëgg ci jàmm gëna ci jàmm ñi ñaanal ku nekk yalla mel ñoo xam ne ñu am wér gu yaram continuously am wér gu yaram ñoo xam ne amuñ ko tamit yalla may leen wér fu ñu sa nekk wala si l'hôpital lañ nekk wala si nekk si kër yi doomi aadama su amoo so gën a mënoo wér gu yaram rek mënuloo def dara lekk bi sa defa difficult pour yow so wér gu yaram lu am solo la so it's always important ñu am ko ñu ñaanal suñu réew bi tamit Gambie yàlla jaama yàgg fa di ñaanal suñu parti bi tamit UDP ak suñu leaders yi lu ñu ut yàlla may ñu ndam on the 4th of December 2021 pour ñu am fully fledged UDP government in the Gambia. Tey waxtaan bi dina lañ ci duga dañ yaatal waxtaan bi ci topics yu bari and I will open the lines. Tey I don't have any guest appearance, so I'll do the analysis and I'll open the lines later so that you guys can also contribute about ñimu banku be do quality mbe Wally Junior financial dollar at some point. He will come by a video. I will send him the link. For a minute, I the wulli la kola wulli election of the Nyaming. Wally Benala Jam in the brother in Germany. Recording the Bantabai and all the other platforms. Putting from like Bubakar Sidik la Kacha Kendo record le on bring Abakang a record attending Ablai Sise. Bedoko Kendo Mena and in a brother Kendo Mealonko Denmark Boradiba. Neala met Lola Gambia in Catherine struggle on he contributed meaningfully but amanke ko akake kailen gisle malati aka doku jamale ko on the down low you know more baby doku la tang inake kailen gisle mati they are selflessly working for the Republic of the Gambia alena do it all for simani jatakendela oh our brother is back Sister Lion Jada welcome back to social media Moli Misle thank you Fatih Haidara wala mu kekende baleti membe keri na Fatih Haidara ngamara telonde he is also giving nightmare to Manasi Fatih Haidara be Manasi dof ndi karne Facebook de Sizzla, welcome back. Misle. I think a lot of people happy to see you back, but just be careful. Jani be murundila back to Saji Binet Boja will come jele and in Bana Jufol. Sizzla, just watch your steps. Now you didn't mark Jani, I'll not at the back, but I'll can also yal Murundi. Please, we need you. This is very crucial. We need all our foot soldiers. Malafi Facebook or Mosamba Facebook Killa. Sakokari killing. So watch your step. Okay. Brother Sehu Sedili, are you aware of the guy who stole stack of ID card from Serekunda and was subject to mob and the police had to involve? Okay, that's news to me. And some more. I hope the police are going to act on that, because that's news to me. Thank you for letting me know. Mbalten tolabake Baljayla, welcome. Science in Adun Kachakono. Contondero Fanam is part of the program, but in a contondero kerek not do program on a proper. Okay, Maringulu. Me topic o datila kula me along ngalal fon yalo nemba datila menna. Bi comforta bakele mo jama comforta Facebook ko. Ñu bari mer nañ. So waxe ñu ne waaw ñi mom dañ am partisan agenda. Wow. Ana ñu nekk si yeneen political parties ñu duñu doomi Gambien. Waaw ñu nañ bëgg appuyer plateforme boo xam ne da ngeen am interest Gambia waaye du interest benn groupe. Loolu lañ dee dégga. Te programme bi dinaa ko doore ak buggee ñoo xam ne dañ buggee ba ëppa seen làmmiñ ñi saf suñu waxee fii ñu tudda yàlla one word rek dinañu jàng ay alxuraan waaye seen jikko yi du dee méngoo ak seen jëfi seen jëf façon nit yooyu noonu bari na Gambia kenn si ñoom mooy Gambia's defense minister Cheikh Omar Faye laameñ bu neex la am su waxee fii rek mun nga ko may sa doom su fekkee ne benn doom bu jigéen am mun nga ko may because laameñ dafa saf neex waxtaan because dafa study naivety of Gambians looloo tax Cheikh Omar Faye survive all these 3 governments enjoy na si nguuru PPP bem ko ne in fact lu allegation suñu jege dafa dem Liberia daw foofu noonu in fact dañ ko musoon a daaxa si army bi we published the letter waaye bu Yaya Jammeh ñëw rek mu try he paved his way through mu dugga si nguuri Jammeh Musa nekk foofu noonu ba at yu bari waaye mu ne moom xamut ne Yaya Jammeh mu ngi def yu bon loolu la wax démba mu ne ñoom si TRRC revelations lañ xam ne evil things yi ñu ngi xew Gambia loolu amut loolu du dëgg loolu feni kese la anybody kuy toog ne yow xamuloo ne Yaya Jammeh mu noonu rey Gambian si ba after bu TRRC waxuloo benn dëgg nañ leen ragal yàlla April 2000 Yaya Jammeh reyoon nañ fi 14 ñaata xale la rey fan la Cheikh Omar Faye nekkoon Dayde Haydara kan moo ko rey soo ne affaire yi jongola si yaa ngi ko door a xam si TRRC loolu nit mun na ko gom tuuti sax waaye di toog kilifa bu mel ni yow yaa ngi am ay doom yu mag just to extricate yourself di setal sa bopp si doomi adama yi ngay toog di wax ne waaw léegi lañ xam we all made mistakes wow we all made mistakes why did we all enjoy from the national cake as well loolu lay mooy lacce bi yow nga ne ñëpp def mistake Gambien yëpp a def mistake ndax Gambien yëpp a nekkoon high commissioner waaye man ko doon share si Facebook bi si Omar Faye moo sampoon fi APRC radio démba waxtaan boobu noonu wasn't featured ci interview bi xamoon daal laaj nañ lu interview boobu noonu laaj nañ question boobu but I think umput kenn ne Sir Omar Faye moom moo sampa APRC radio because Yaya Jammeh mu ne time boobu noonu diaspora bi critics am yi dañ control the narrative moom ak Père Minte kooku nekkoon si embassy bi kooku foog naa léegi ba léegi mu ngi APRC dégguma ne dafa jump sim to NPP dégguma ko ñoom ñoo ubbi APRC rajo Sir Omar Faye masterminded that agenda bi woon pour Jammeh am support in the diaspora pour gën a dimbale Yaya Jammeh mu gën a yaaga si nguur gi because moom mu ngi doon enjoy dégg ngeen ko si video bi I will play the video here for you guys to listen, and I think this time the video should play. You déglu waxtaan bi démba bu amoon fële
for the interest of this country, and Coach just fired up one quickly, and I think I'll just get to it. I just have to get, when I'm tired, then I have to take it off. Security challenges, internal security challenges, external security challenges, lack of logistics, trying to build capacities, trying to recover from 22 years of missteps. And I mean everybody, all inclusive, all Gambians, one way or the other. Externally, the transatlantic terrorism, the jihadists, the Gulf of Guinea, the terrorists, the armed robbers, you name them. So Coach said internal and external. That's just, I want to be as brief as possible during this time because we've already lost time. And there are other commitments, I'm sure, for you and for me as well. So I don't intend to overkill or over a dead horse. I want to answer straight to the best of my ability, very honest, very frank, on the table, so that Gambians can benefit from it. So Coach asked those questions, internal, external, logistics constraints, colossal logistics deficiencies. And we're trying to see what we can do. Security is extremely expensive. Sensitization, civic education, talking to the people to understand what involves the defense space of this country, which is beyond the Gambia Armed Forces. And Coach said something about the Constitution. Of course, I am a member of the National Security Council, which is chaired by the President. In the past, the Vice President used to handle it, but since I came, it was President Barrow. It is President Barrow who calls in a National Security Council meeting and we discuss security of the Gambia, our security, your security. So I think I should leave it as that. All right.
I want to assume that you are in total agreement with everything that is in the national security policy. If so, a section reads that, quote, in the last 2 decades, the Gambia witnessed blatant abuse of Gambians and use of the state security apparatus, primarily for political repression and self-interest, unquote. Given that you had held so many positions in the government, including last of which was the ambassador to here, how do you reconcile working for a government that is Jammeh, a government that you've promoted and defended around the world for so long as an ambassador here, and giving what you know? How do you reconcile now agreeing with this aspect, but at the same time defending that same government around the world, particularly here in Washington, D.C.?
Excellent. I enjoyed my tenure in Washington, D.C., and I'm sure I've chased you several times out of that embassy off of 2233 Wisconsin Avenue.
Yes.
Of 2233 Wisconsin Avenue.
Yes.
Wow, Mbadigolo, Malam Falka Moilabam. Nalonko nyin la diamo mo jama kaki problem multi pruya moy. Mol bukala fi nga play. Balal nyanda understand media do ko be nyami. Kurungolu foye funtindi. jamantara jam pour ka platform la boost or whatever media la dogo moneti ñun wala ne ko mol ye day ali amay Cheikh Omar Faye ko it's time to walk, let's stop talking because Cheikh Omar Faye you bonami ak Mboum Baro they don't want it to be shown. So not everybody watched that program. Maybe there are people in Bantaba, viewers who don't watch it. So let's play this. Let the Gambians see this. Let the Gambians hear it. It's very important. Aliamoy le abafokan ko chiko ni bay bakele American embassy Gambia embassy be jana how many times? Why nit ko am jom ndax da nga wa faso yoyu te coach mu don fight for Gambia yang ko daha because they don't support Jame. Why Haral not play video be? I'm sorry the people who find it hard to listen to these people. But not every time we play their videos. But this one we have to play. Right? Let me continue playing this so you guys to listen.
So somebody had to do the job. Let us suck it up. Let us understand we made mistakes.
Wallahi,
let us stop crying over spilled milk. Let us look for ways out. Let us move on. This is my philosophy today. That's why we brought in the national security policy.
Okay, mbari ngolu melma yalon ke man tuwabo kama moyi. Gambia defense minister mingara Sir Omar Faye membe atel mata sojaro la bi abenu Saudi Arabia le birim falindiro keta nyimbe yaya jamela side la ngama Gambia bele o kalamata a jiko a man fentandi na manke opportunism ti fu toy mu tak mom kay mu neex rek na ñene ni sonna mu non lem sax mom nekkoon na minister of sport mom nekkoon na ambassador mom nekkoon na director of press xawma kan mo ko appoint director of press because Cheikh Omar Faye mënu da bind anglais bu correct waaye Gambia mooy Gambia rek façon nit yi nekk dañoo man position incredible incomprehensible somebody like Cheikh Omar Faye nekk a director of press Gambia dégg nga dem discuss affaire Gambia sax nga foog is it worth it people of Cheikh Omar Faye's caliber ñooñu dañu war a nekk sa deputy permanent secretary nañu waxante dëgg much more nga nekk si director of press state office of the president waaye lu ma wax fii mu ne we need to suck it up mu ne let's forget ñu fàtte mu ne mistakes amoon na but mu ne ñu fàtte lii ñu jàng from it ñu mun we move on we suck it up mooy ne xew na ba pare mu ne we should not cry over spilled milk mu ne loolu moom mooy philosophie am bi abole foko manika kaunto ako nyinde ngam aketa farol ketale because coach la nyini nga kayko itebe jamen ya jamela man sakuna safle ya jame victimul fa ali ajibe fa he was very arrogant about foka which victims okay ko jamela victim akobo my friend TRRC is on why very arrogant yesterday TRRC is on de pare mu ne ñepa def mistake why mune honest people will apologize dema lola wax ci programme bi muna ko mo tilindingolu wala apological bar pare ko ci ñi nga foyte man ñu apological ako apology for what apologize for what ako bi ko woman sakunda be caring atebe do ko kera man sakunda but the same person said honest people should apologize. That's totally confusing. So that means Omar Faye is not among the honest people. Moko wax de mu ne honest people should apologize waxam la de li nekku suma wax waaye buñ ko wax ne moom dafa war apologize mu ne moom du apologize because daf doon saaf nguuram bi nañ leen continuer di déglu audio bi I crave your indulgence. Let's listen to this. It wouldn't be long, but it's important we listen.
Of this country, because we never had one. Maybe that also contributed to the blatant mistake, abuses, and so on. This is the national security policy for the first time in our country. With all the noise that has been going on, we never had one. So maybe this could be a problem, that I was waiting to have this, but I will not abandon the Gambia. I was ambassador, I was Minister of Youth and Sport, I was Director of Press and Public Relations, I was Deputy Head of Mission in Mauritania, I was chargé, just name it. But we've made mistakes. I am ready to learn from those mistakes, and I think together we should map out the way forward. And we can discuss it. I'm more than happy to open and talk about it. But I want to build up on the new, my friend. This is my philosophy. It's not going to change, but I respect your opinion. I respect your questions, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. That's why the national security policy is there. Then we came to the national security strategy. We never had all these things, my friends. We've just been talking on the table. We never had documentation. We never put people to check and balances. So it was a whole mistake by a whole country. And I don't think it's fair to be pointing finger to anybody. Everybody did their own mistakes here and there. And the honest people will apologize, will repent, and will try to look forward.
Okay, allez jam moyle. About foka encore the honest people will apologize and repent. But I'll continue. Bring a yofo. Mone honest people will never apologize. Mo moko wax de. Mone ñepa def mistake. Lolu sa du dega. Waye dinañ dega coach lum ko tonto.
Of course, we had the security sector reform strategy. So I've shown you 3 documents that never existed in the history of this country. And I don't think it's wise to stay on the problem. We can talk about it, but I look forward to bringing Gambians on board, including yourselves, including me, to see what is best for Gambia. Let me stop there, you know.
We'll just ask you to just add a follow-up. Just sorry, I know we gotta do 2-2. But you said something, let's suck it up. We all made a mistake. I reject the notion that we all made mistakes.
Coach.
We are much more greater than other mistakes. But what would you say to the victims who cannot suck it up?
Which
victims? Look at the arrogance.
The Japanese victims, the government.
The TRRC is going on, my friend.
Look at that. The TRRC is going on, my friend.
I understand that, but
sheer arrogance.
In your submission,
sheer arrogance.
You suggested let's suck it up and
exactly.
stop the blame game, finger pointing. But what I'm saying here, this was not a victimless regime. This was a regime, victimless government.
Of course, I agree.
One that kills people. And in fact, this was why after you after you endorsed Adama Barrow during the impasse, and you were asked the question, are you fearful of your life? Your answer was,
Reina, you will laugh.
Because I know the record of this regime and some of the things that they do. So what I'm going to say, why should the victims suck it up? You're talking about apology. Don't you think that people who worked for Jammeh, who promoted Jammeh, you did a lot of great work in the promotion of Jammeh in Washington. We were here together.
Of course.
Do you think that you owe the Gambian people that apology for promoting a regime that has
my country?
For supporting my country?
Well,
Merna?
For promoting a government that was killing Gambians.
That was the government of the day, my friend.
Okay, Gambiano, ale Gambiano Monkuto Jele. Merna, coach Lajko, they wara apologize. Momo waxon ne Gambians yi dañu wara repent, apologize. Momo njëkka wax lool. Now coach took it to him. Mu ne ko ndax yow bokkulo ci ñoo xamne you did a great work in trying to support Jammeh. Mu ne he was even proud. Mu ne dafa proud lu mu defal Yaya Jammeh. Why bu nga waxee ne dafa war apologize te mu mer da ngeen mu delloo gannaaw sax mu ne ko for supporting my country, for supporting my is the government of the day. ñëpp lii la njee wax nag waaye kii kenn daxut ko di jàng ay alxuraan. Apology is not in our vocabulary. Mane yow lu tax nga resign from Yaya Jammeh's government te su Yaya Jammeh win on Omar Faye do resign. Nyata elections la Jammeh win Gambia as Omar Faye talk resign. So he capitalized on the situation because don't la banko be nyaming. But Gambia no alenga conscious na bula nyi mol ka fo be mol outsmart la. More fooling, more dandan dille be Gambia. They thrive on opportunism. il faut ne ñoom ñoo gën a eew fu tooy ñu takk ñoom façon nit yooyu lañ waaw bu ma xamee ne Gambians voted out Yaya Jammeh mu ne waaw nguur Yaya Jammeh de moom fu mu nekk nii international community duñ ko support lose na election mu bind resignation and some gullible people am na ñu ko doon support America time boobu ñu ngi bokkoon si struggle bi waaw si Omar Faye def na lu baax because people like si Omar Faye they thrive on gullibility of certain people ndax dañ gullible ndax ñoom ñoo ko dee tey istataka praise badi ya fasa mboka nice waaw maa si Omar Faye ñoo jógee si beneen gox Gambia nag yefi badi ya fasa aninka mus ikoy badi ngoni ba fasa la fasa to nyakam ni badi kendo soto mo yalan ko abote la sate wala to banku din kendo lom do mi rew bu bax la you shouldn't be ashamed to support that person like coach dafa joge from Joshua I think nobody should shy away from supporting coach Passamba Jaw su buga nek president Gambia because wone nako ne he is a patriot man su suma helat there is no wrong pour nga ne wa even fekk na sam bokala coach nga support ko because coach prove nako na he is a patriot why say Omar Faye he never epitomized nothing other than opportunism audio video bi man demba xamna na ñu bari mer nañ why fu mu waxé ne we should suck it up we move on there is no need to cry over spilled milk so what is the purpose of the TRRC because TRRC is going to come out with recommendations. So cabinet minister, the one we need to suck this up. Li sagala si ñun, sagala si victims yi. Why am na ñoo xamne ñu ko defend even so waxe ñu ne waaw Cheikh Ousseydouli man demba luma bindon sax my position was ma Musa we have this friendly banter. Dama ko don ton lu nga indi ki don't blame but that is not the point. Ñanta focus la point menka wolom the insult saga Gambians. All right, this is the heightened level of irresponsibility from Gambia cabinet minister, and let's continue listening to it.
Because I don't want it to be a back and forth.
He refused to apologize.
Thanks again for coming on this platform. I wanna.
The
question might sound personal, but I think it's also important. It gives
MPP.
You have your supporters who say, when it actually mattered, after the elections, you walk away from the regime and you did the right thing. Then you have your critics who said, what Omar did was nothing but opportunistic. How do you reconcile? Talk to your distractors or your critics and to your supporters who believe that when it mattered, you made the call that made the difference. But some also believe, your critics, that you exploited a situation which seemed to be very opportunistic by your critics. What do you say to that?
Thank you. Thank you for that question. I appreciate it. I think I've heard about that question before, but nobody had the opportunity to ask me face to face. That's why I'm glad that I am on this show, and I want to thank you all for having me. I don't think I've been here before. I've watched you, I've listened. Actually, maybe today I'll say something I've never said before. Start counting. I have a lot of stories to share, my friend. What I'm going to give you today is that I was going to resign.
I was going to resign. When?
And the lady whom I am going to be eternally indebted to, Linda Thomas Greenfield, Ambassador Linda Thomas Greenfield. I'm sure, you know, especially coach who lives in the Maryland.
Say Omar Faye.
Is quite familiar with
Musa Jeng, feel among disappointment to this Musa Jeng, suma xarit bi. Bu say Omar Faye waxon li, Musa Jeng's follow-up question, how long was long ago? When you say, mu ne dafa bëggoon resign bu yaga. Why ben American official, State Department official, loolu sa goma ko. State Department official do wax Omar Faye prevail on him because Lolo is interfering in internal affairs of another nation. So Omar Faye, is he a diplomat? You think State Department, man, I've not worked in the diplomatic field, but I don't believe that is true. Platform. I would have followed it up. Said, don't you think that was a direct interference? Young guy called Bennett Cliff in Diko Wahne, bu resign. State Department official, mune mom moko wa, mune he wanted to resign. Lolo abu ben dega. Say Omar Faye never contemplated to resign. Lolo amut. Say Omar Faye, they don't support APRC radio fee, mama permanent. Be di call man maa doon déglu benn des programme mu call fa di thank the people ñu doon run that radio mu ne leen let's keep you guys are doing a fantastic job the same sa Omar Faye muy neex laamen fii démba soo waxee mu jàng alxuraan raxel ay alxuraan moom moo dafa jub moom he's about patriotism démba saaga nañu sax ay mool nden nekku noonu so Omar Faye have no moral authority to talk about the word patriotism. Say Omar Faye, you are not a patriot. You're an opportunistic job seeker. You get your jobs not out of competence, but because of the martanki authority. That's how you've been surviving. Say Omar Faye, I'm not going to be in the St. Augustine's High School, sports moko for you. He didn't pass his exams. Athletics, more time modern St. I'm on a Father Goff. Father Goff, who nekon St. Augustine's. A lot of people benefited from that. Say Omar Faye, academically he is inept. So how did he rise to these luxurious positions in government, positions of authority? Because mom gom rek moy ki moy president bi arama support Adama Barrow. So Adama Barrow joge fa kenen ñoo def doomi nit ko am principle. Gambia, this is my problem. I don't want to focus platforms in a ku buga invest Omar Faye or is your take. Man say who said it. I am not going to give opportunities to such characters. Sometimes you made a mistake in the idea of the Democrat. You want to thrive on this democratic tenant of giving opportunity. They must say Omar Faye saga na Gambians yep nak mudem talk like a benachinam mudem. And he was so arrogant. I will give you guys stop late nak. He was late to come. He didn't honor the time. When you're money wa guy, technical issues. Why live in London, man dal them amu time, we bluff. Nga grand minister, you owe it to the media to come. Ken warok la nehal because Gambians in la fay. Yo sa essence bi nek ci sa moto bi. Gambians ñoka fay. Gambians are paying your salary. Yo ya wala rush to come to the platform. But you see the arrogance Gambia. So Omar Faye dema saga na Gambians. Ay Gambiano beneng. Anu ñiye men tandi mbadi Gambianolu. Ni Adama Barrow la man sekunda continuator. Say Omar Faye is going to continue in government. Victims all alter justice because Nyuruma Balafa he who knows it feels it. Say Omar Faye has never been a victim. Hamanda Mbokam nekana victim? I don't know. Well, say Omar Faye as a person. Nekut victim? The pare munge do denambi. Mom domani nyunko praise ne mom reyut ganarsa. You ran away from Liberia. Ngadem ñu def la ambassador. So nek ambassador loy if you were in Yaya Jammeh, so Yaya Jammeh appoint the CDS. Your hands, you were going to take the position. Yaya Jammeh sula appoint on CDS. You will run away. You will dangadon daw nga ñew jël place bi. C'est Omar Faye. Today, junglers will have been on the field. That March 2006 coup, you have been implicated in it. Why? Lu Kiriwa. Let me get this out of the screen now. I think we've had enough of this now. I will remove this. Lamoy issue bi mbaringolu memu issue this esa fal ka kuma kele nefo TRRC. It applies to say Omar Faye. We also mbeka jël esa fal will question people's academic qualification. All right? Academic qualification. Say Omar Faye doesn't have qualification. If some Omar Faye goes to TRRC, they will ask him, how did you rise through rank? Favoritism, probably. Maybe he was favored in the army. Because we all had here the Gambian army. There was favoritism. We heard from the testimonies based on tribalism. I'm not soldier, you them. TRRC, Gambia, then I'm problem you bari. Some people got favored. Say Omar Faye, I'm academic. No qualification, say Omar Faye. Now what Gambian see? Say Omar Faye doesn't have academic qualification. Why favoritism la? Gambia, I'm on a time bohamne. It's who you know, whom you know. Who you know? Koham, ye moment long. Then ibala file of fenkela. So ye model mota ye all nudge. Some people quickly rose through the rank. This is what was happening. Lord say Omar Faye. Bu change America. Modem di tank Adama Barrow. You ngi talk ñu ne mom mo nek ambassador of Saudi Arabia. Mom Ibrahima Diba was in Saudi Arabia. Ibrahima Diba bu mu fa nekkon daf doon la neex lamiñ quickly mu dem ci Kambi Barrow if lawyer Ousainou Darboe was the president, say Omar Faye do support Adama Barrow. Du ko xool sax dafa dem si lawyer Darboe waaye xam nga yooyee suñ kilifa sonal nga affaire Gambia ñëpp lañ la mbugoon ñii lii lañ dee dundee amuñ any conscience amuñ any principle. Man, I don't know why some people are like this Gambia. Do say Omar Faye rek Mamour Njie, the protocol, Alaji Cisse. These are the people. Why démba nag say Omar Faye Gambian ol bele neng asita. Say Omar Faye amut any sympathy for the victims of the Gambia. Say Omar Faye said on a TRRC, mungi said on TRRC, people were killed, 44 Ghanaians, and you said we should suck it up. And you every day say Omar Faye, you hear the Ghanaian government demanding for justice. They want Jammeh to be put on trial. But Gambia's defense minister spoke so irresponsibly yesterday. Wallahi man suma nekkon ci panel bobu nonu. C'est Omar Faye su ko waxon fi. Xamna ne fi du fi ñew. Te man soxlo mako fi sax because duma ko invite. All right? Why man suma nekkon fo dina ko ne so Omar Faye da nga apologize wala interview defa stop. I'll cut short the interview. Man loolu la doon def de. Ñeneen ñi seen style ak suma style nekku benn. If anybody insults Gambian victims on a platform to that magnitude, I would demand they go apologize by interview will continue. So go on, you know, MLFE. Gambians, we have suffered for too long to allow such irresponsible characters like say Omar Faye to come and add salt to injury. Ku amut yermange. Am na ñu bari dee nañ pour affaire Gambia. Mu jamale fata. Tumani Jallo, the latest casualty, one of the last victims of Jammeh after your cartake 300,000 voters sold Jani. Tumani Jallo was killed by the junglers. So Omar Faye is telling Tumani Jallo's mom, you need to suck it up. Move on. There is no need to cry. Say Omar Faye, Lum Saga Gambiansi. I don't know, we know the magnitude of it. Data Haidara family victim center. You guys should come out with a statement and condemn Omar Faye's statement. Kigera, the Gambian Victim Center, you need to come out and write and go to the media houses and condemn and demand an apology from Omar Faye. Gambia Algabo Sinola. The Victim Center, you all heard what Omar Faye said. We need to suck it up, cry over swilt milk, amun gering, mune mom lolu moy philosophy am. Yo, fonga am that philosophy because you're gomuno dara. You're foot toy in the tack. That's how you are. Lolu nga ham because bugulo sona. Hamulo qualification be. You want easy right. The victim center should come out and make a statement. Civil society groups should come out. Gambia ñep ñoo war condemn, but they are cherry pickers on Facebook. Amna ñoo xamne sax so wa affaire ci Omar Faye ñu ne wa Sefu Sedli ñoom Sefu Sedli Yunus Haidara be safirola mo jama be safirola na mass wall. Look at the people, the number of people who are criticizing Omar Faye, very few. Very few. Ñeneen ñi they chose to be mute. You said you Gambia Lundon. Ki dafa saga, ki sagot UDP de. Ki dafa saga victims of Gambia. This condemnation should have been more intense. Victim Center Kigera, Ale Funti, Ale Safiroke, Ale Defense Minister Omar Faye, the so-called defense minister, because to me, he doesn't have credentials to be defense minister. We bluff na mune security sector abe documents on level ko wol manke Gambia. Gambia Africa nak we are best in writing policies. I have said it here on Bantabao. If you go to ECOWAS or AU, ken daxu ñu binda policy nak, but nothing is implemented. So Omar Faye mun na jël nit yi ñu binda ko fanciful policy, but there is no security sector reform in Gambia. Dara doxut. The army is demoralized. Yes, the army is not involved in politics. Yes, thanks to CDS Drame, who even came out and told the army that they should stay away from politics. And we will give him credit. Mandoma just Omar Faye credit. I'll give it to the CDS. But the Gambia army, they are demoralized because Senegalese lañ gëna jox value. The Senegalese soldiers ñoo dé garder suñu president bi. The Gambian soldiers don't go near Barrow because Barrow doesn't trust them. For 4 years, you mënut have any meaningful change in that country. Economic ñoo in charge of security for 4 damn years. And the defense minister have the audacity to come out and say, Bindana this policy X, Y, and Z. I started with this topic. nama momo kamfa wotete ika même fo victime la ko ke kamfa ika fo inengo da malla. Why Gambia nak we are easy to govern, we are easy to rule. Because some of the utterances that some of these irresponsible officials or ministers, people who should not even be in our cabinet, wallahi ni tonya like sabati Gambia. Say Omar Faye should not be on our cabinet. It's an insult for Sir Omar Faye to be our defense minister. That's why I want to say, in fact, in a normal democracy, in advanced democracies, this idea that we want to give opportunity to everybody to talk, but look at the people. Because loose cannons, people who are not remorseful, if you give an opportunity, what they end up insulting your audience. And that's what happened yesterday. The intention could have been good to invite him, but what ended up, moi sagara Gambiansi. So yo miko invite, don't regret. Ne suma hamon ki do mako invite. It's sad. You never just TRRC what happens there. Here the revelation. And so Omar Faye, I audacity soto. Kafuko, let's suck it up. We need to move on. Jiome bonda banko teta kola no. Ako wala tela philosophy. Let's move on. Ban victims la. Why is Omar Faye? Feel like emale. Because Bantaba, of course, we have more viewership than the other platform. With no disrespect. Right now, 628 people are watching us on YouTube and Facebook. 548, which is even more than the number of people that watched Omar Faye's interview yesterday. I bet this number is more than the number of the whole state minister. Because Gambians follow. Because normally when a minister is going to platform, at least 1K people. When Lawyer Dabo is coming here, 1K, 2K, Woleka GB. So a whole minister. I interviewed Ibrahim Asila one time. Over 700 people came to watch it. But defense minister, because Gambians, I saw a lot of people, they don't want to watch it. Because Sir Omar Faye doesn't represent anything good. Sir Omar Faye is an opportunist guy. Why would you waste your time to give a platform to an opportunist guy? In the process, saga no Monday feel nako because of my saga. Saga Gambianship. Sir Omar Faye, we will not suck it up. We will demand for justice because we have conscience. We are not like you. That's why when Jammeh was killing us, we didn't go and doggo for Jammeh. You did. You ran away from Liberia. You're funerek. Baro su nekuton ci nguur gi or na ma yalla do ko support tay da nga support Baro su Baro daanu 2021 te yalla adama Baro daanu be berenko be gemeño bi la suuf alama ay boy fa day bankoma so Omar Faye will be the first person to jump ship. Mark my words. Du kolati Baro du ko hol just like today or na mané du jël téléphone di call Yaya Jammeh. Mamour Ndiaye du call Yaya Jammeh. Ñen xamul Yaya Jammeh dafa wait in Equatorial Guinea. Because this is who they are. Te ñoo yaha Gambia. We have to cut this umbilical cord. Just nga Gambia, ni lafta Gambia tanyato. Nkana ñoo ñako no jibe. Fo nga tonya sabati Gambia. There shouldn't be room for opportunism. Selfishness. We should have more selfless people. And people like Sir Omar Faye have the audacity to even utter the word patriotism. Man suma nekon ci interview bo I would say Omar Faye, do you have moral authority to talk about patriotism? Because if the minister couldn't have decorum, they must have on decorum. Coach. My friend TRRC is on why I played the audio video here. He was screaming. Cabinet minister, ku amu decorum. Minister saw them as a platform. They want to comport sabapa. Because you represent the state. Lum tanga interview lum tanga. You should handle it with maturity. Why Barola Molu Jibe could them rek numer. Ibrahim Sankare went to Membekeri Mumer because he was asked tough questions. Demba, he was angry. So coach didn't backtrack. The coach I didn't want this to go on back. Interview would have been heated. So coach top on go. Dagger Bopa come man. Because man, I would have given it back to him. Once one interview say Omar Faye, he screamed, I would scream back at him. I would make my points. So Nehem would drop interview. I would have done that. Because don't you nga saga Gambians. Yena Gambian old name. Suck it up. That word, if smoko helatere, smoko be the joke. Say Omar Faye, hana amulo yermange. Because you are Baro yena M. Baro follow the victims. lolota Barrow fu nekk ni he is going behind this team de dem si president of Guinea Bissau dem si president Obiang mi nekk Equatorial Guinea ñu ne kooku moo war a ñaan Adama Barrow sorry Yaya Jammeh pour Yaya Jammeh ñëw def declaration for APRC to side with NPP in exchange for Yaya Jammeh mu return mu dellu Gambia. This is what is going on. Gambia nolu ñi féro lebe tabikam Adama Barrow be ñu TRRC ay on main le Adama man faare TRRC la walati nan ko Gambia non de ko makale na fola na lafita victime o ye kontaan justice ye soto reparation ye soto Gambianol mbeli yalan ko ya jame kukurmo ke nyaay fita nga ya jame kitindi ale karto fay UDP man sakundai UDP will implement the report of the TRRC to the letter. Adama Barrow te TRRC la report ngale se Omar Faye gel yalan ko is part of that cabinet. So if Sir Omar Faye can come out publicly, let's suck it up. There is no need to cry over spilled milk. Alinkana kumbo jiona bonta bankoto nkanake. What is the mentality of Adama Barrow? What is the mentality of Ibrahim Silla? What is the mentality of Badara Juf? What is the mentality of Mambu Njai? Birds of a feather flock together. Who knows this is what they discuss in cabinet? So, Gambianolu, this is the perfect opportunity for us to vote this irresponsible government out of power. Gambia nyimanke chahanti. Being a kibar dima moy. Nka tolle batu jamele alonko. Tumando mene tofola le Gambia din kendol be Gambia lenak. I will share that information when the information I have it. I'm waiting for Kadim Rasool to share the information with me. Let me check. Gambia mul lebiji melialonko, but Kadim information will send them follow, but maybe later about Kilanan. Ngai kibaro so the police fula. Ali I remember lawyer double security ya talale for ya stop lebang. Iko itol man kodi soto. Na kibaro soto B. Nyomin ko lomiti de. Gambia police fula. Nyomin ko malo nyuno kan nde tonyela bi nte nyomin ko tonyela. Police officer fula man ko voluntarily tata police retired ta voluntary retirement ta ko be continue like a lawyer dabo. God. Gambian nyilom patriotic citizen oldi. Mo jelle be o kala no Gambia. Ibe do ko wala. Itate ko mbem fonyolale because lafita kal UDP la leader le kanta. So Gambian alinga nyun wala na Bamba Mas nyanti tolu dilan nale. Bamba Mas God gave me the information this afternoon. And you natale ngama kabe tool dilan nan kay ko mbafalo banta bale pour Gambian le ñunu long. Ñomi ka fula lom police officer lomiti. Ñi ñoy patriot. Ñi ñoy domi rew yu baax. Ñun lom banku din kendoli ci. Itate ko voluntarily ibe lawyer dabo kanta itate ye fonyola do ko wala because ya lona membe ke ka lawyer dabo injustice lom iba target kanne so ñu ñoomin ka fululu mbe konton na be to mbe tolo nim Kadim Rasool ye to foje waran Kadim fo maybe abitala platform to la ya foje wa be safro ko Facebook auto but we will definitely have to praise these people nyanda ñu sifal le celebrate la Gambian ka din jelle be ñingala c'est Omar Faye will never do such a thing. Because Sir Omar Faye thrives on opportunism. Then nga opportunist toje ala ko kan dimi bakele. Because tol kamera ko itolle nyamenta ken genuta mus ken fi opportunism ken ñepa ko mun. But people's orientation are different. People have principle. Why neex lameñ yalla mande ñun yep ben lañ deka bi lañ wala I am proud ne Adama Barrow am na trust in man. Yes, Adama will have trust in you say Omar Faye. Because you ak Adama yena bokk jiko. Adama Barrow amul yermange for the victims lota mu so dem ci victim center. Adama Barrow is an opportunist. Opportunism mota mu jël mu UDP taxawal ko mu jamfal UDP. Lolota mu indi la. Adama Barrow studied the people's character. Mune Suntu Touré opportunist. Harama hejako. Ki c'est Omar Faye opportunist la harama hejako. Mamboura Njie opportunist la harama hejako. Set a look at the cabal of people around him. The clique of people around this guy. Mune Mo Shedi kan tate sotola. Ibrahima Deba nga fe robe kele Ibrahima Deba mo keke ndoleti. Mol be ya meli alonko ay alonko kare dente wo sotola. na keba Saddam Sanyate Saddam Sotola mo bankudin kendol bi jana jenaba mas nte jenaba mas sotola nte dudu jawna sotola no nte sali mas sotola no the list goes on because ñunu lote la bankole nte karamba touré sotola no nte kasama sise mandi more sotola no because ñunu mo patriot soleti but let me go around nga Gambia la 22 years jibe nga jibe mol mel yalla ko dañoo yanka they will just be swinging sides like a pendulum gomuñ dara ñooñ fu toñu tak harama invite ñooñu ñu enable ma because ñi bu Yaya Jammeh doon rey nit sax they were there for Jammeh surtout man moo xam ne duma dee amo jongo la they will die for me this is Jammeh Adama Barrow's playbook and it's working for him because we got people without principles, people who will open their mouths and they want to lecture us about patriotism. Say, Omar Fa, you don't know the meaning of patriotism. Demanga jang what patriot. Coach is a patriot. Lolota. Jegenyut. Lolota yang kodon daha si embassy bi. Lolota mu don protest at Barros Yaya Jammeh's Potomac residence. Lolota he even went to detention in America. You patriots. You know kon duga DC. And the number of people they don't protest in America. People who stood for their country. Wala nete Yankuba Dabo sotola no because Yankuba Dabo manke opportunist toti. Wala neni Yankuba Dabo te benna Yankuba Dabo fought for his country. Anala Londobe, I'm not qualification Yankuba Dabo mo gena janga se Omar Faye. In fact, I shouldn't even compare them. Se Omar Faye amu diplomasa. Or normal diplomasa amuko. So you lol nga indi façon niti. Gambia alinga daji ko fali. Alinga tonya sabatina na banko kan. Gambia tonya drone be Gambia sambala nyato. Modo libije wol man imal la fe man tebe ngin diamo menajan. And so Omar Faye had the audacity. You should stop talking. Who the hell are you to tell us to stop talking? Yo so bogo nopi nga nopi. Because your Gambian you la dundal tay. You la fair as a salary. Even you don't deserve it. Yes, don't be Gambian ga. What position bobo they are more competent patriotic Gambians you deserve. While we have an incompetent president. Yo lunga saga Gambian si demba. Lulu said there has to be enough justification for you dahala. Why baro dula daha? Because ngane baro olu defla olu. Baro dina la olu. So mbari ngolo nyisa Omar Faye ko mbeda na janne. Because nyisa Omar Faye ko bari ngalo ne control because he kamnefo. So Omar Faye would be even laughing in his house right now. Bafola. Violent guy complain. Violent guy complain. Yune Gambia na ko 2-3 days. And this reminds me of the trade minister of Gambia, CD Keita. CD Keita, ngala kumofo janne. Last program. CD Keita, information also from very close people working in State House. Abe diamukanne. CD Keita, stop talking. CD Keita, keep your mouth shut. You are talking to your people that you trust in the system. They are exposing your words out there. CD Keita, ikoiman fale, let people talk. Just like what say Omar Faye is talking. You are telling Gambians that you will not be able to do anything about the rise in price of commodities. Loluso affair. You, in fact, CD Keita is in Dubai right now. Sorry, the forerunner of them Dubai. This cancelled trip. 1 month. Awe diamuka ate tarala fengol shot out. But ate melka condemn and all these things all le diamu. You know they have the same characteristics. CD Keita iko man fale. So why did your ministry come out and why did they write that press statement pegging the price of cement? Because you could price control and all these things, you cannot do anything about it. It's a coup no la julolma. This is a Gambia trade minister said he cannot do nothing. So Gambia National Assembly, what's the point in even inviting him or his ministry? Because he's telling people who are close to him in the system there. And some of these people that they are talking to, they are not on Barrow's camp. They can pretend to go to Barrow and they give us information. Any more menka diamo State House, any more menka diamo government in a circle soldier, watch your back. CD Keita, you are just a disgrace. Malu inata. So it about the price of the commodity, it is a technology. But Gambia nolu, wato alkana complain ko CD Keita ko atete technology. Sidi keta ko atete fennola nyin kuoto. So this is the problem. Mbadengolu albela maka YouTube online bantabala. So sidi keta umila aferology. Wolun lafita video dole play la jam. A video man I would definitely try to see whether I can play it today. Because musolu be dia mokanne, musolu be batari mbake Gambia. I will try to see whether I can upload the video here. Nema upload no fanam. We will definitely do it another time. We'll definitely do it. Lafto video play la janne. Musolu mele alon ko be complain kan become a marse auto. So we need to be careful. Adama Barola Dubai trip for now. A cancel tale. All right. Okay. Wo fanan cancel tale. Ngameral be o kalam tale. Imafo moli why is a Dubai trip cancel? I will play this here. I think let me just bring this. Sorry about this. I want to play a video here. Where is this video gone? Where's the video gone? Okay, Alim Balarek, 1 second. I'm looking for the video on my timeline. But then I will definitely continue. I have got a lot of videos on my timeline and it's taking ages for me to retrieve this. Okay. But I'm continue about my video you follow. I will play it. If anybody okay, I'm gonna video certainly. But I need to complain about Gambia. So Gambia minister daji koti. Gambia nulu. Ninyune palasol soto. Imal hati. Marsandisol labe seneyaring. Koleyaring. A sukurte. A maninte. A simente. So Gambia la minister memmarta safarola. Abe bantala. Ya abe atamata curriculum. Amanta bankokan. In fact, anyanda tala nun Dubai le. Abe nyin tamo la nyaonya. Bari birin Dubai tripo stata alfa talaji. Abe diam kan akatel haju tiji. Akate de nyin price ko watafala. Sidi ke to manta kangola kan tete kangola la man sekunda official la jam. Akate de nyin control la no. All right. Okay, iko dole be comment ke kan abe dole be nendirola. I expect the admins to do something because I was out of the computer. Jumala be nendirola. Jumala be nendirola. Admin all please. Ali Moore stop me ali be nendirola. I can't be thank you so much, Wally Junior. Wally mbatumbe link of later for let me send that to you. Because I will send the audio to you. Jumala be nendirola platform auto, please. Alim yeah, okay. Alim Balal. So Wally. I just need to check on my timeline. I will definitely see it. So remember Nendirola, please admin ala ko jibe. Ala ko jibe. Because we need okay, I've got a video now. I've got a video, thank you. I've got a video now. Like I will okay, saying I'll just play this video. We will after play again, but the technology didn't allow me. I think this time it will play.
Ni tara bu ko le be musol taraji ni tara lo faro le be musol taraji ni tara nyim marse ko no suta talang fula musol ka di nyim marse ko kandu to kundi mun ta fatima ta kambay ni mina nyim marse ko tara bakasi suta talang fula ka tara nyim marse ko muna na wakake because of nadi ma lo ko le kandu ke bulo ma ko be mba bulo ma ko be mfa bulo ma ko be bi ninta man na dimbal sorka nke bulo ma kobe mbesi lan kon ke da man bakale cioba be no na nyene ba sa infantel gambia musolu ndel nyanta kala football tibang man sa o man sanata kay use akam fayim ko na fa soto ba lefta ko la nyininka fani marté ko ndel man ni soto ji kandi ni aje ba fa moy wulija ika fa ile boja ye pusuja bar boja itita la jam ita pala soto kilin dam fulande ngamira ere ka son kollen nyanta na la mo noma ya wulini barja wonna te juti kali tata police ya police ya nani immigration ya mo la baka solta ye pak inya benta min
akam da immigration fa la
immigration police la kuntio ngala kuntio nyin kala kay ko mune be keri akata to fono la modi jang dalila tije nin si daje sama nin nata mbita titio nta odente mammo la right fight ni marse ko barinta kundi mo la right fight parce que ni agent ba sila je mbaju ti do le $5 o $5 so ni ngadi ndum abana fala kar ni agent ka juti jo $5 lafta la baga so be mo nga wafi nga mo la ko do dira nga fora ngana ka jont ngana ta chakayal kanto bi ni nga ba ko den ta chakayal ni ndo man lo ndo be lo ne ba fara be ta kyol wali janni mo be ne nam la ta taro ko so la ngani fatal musol nyanta tula nyimbada bang batare ko do ba fo janni be fala ba gambia musol den ka ma kasi ay musol be ke ba kilim fa kilim ni ko mo man dia wuri la place ye ba wuri ke sama be kambing na place fene nga sije ni na te ko be wuri so ni na te ko be wuri nta den tente wuri nta te wuri na place men na ba ka sol fene la mbe si la jere nta wuri kan dum kadere so so be jere nga dara si fulo so be jere nga na hajo jara jere nga hajo men jara jere ala do de kan dum bi ni te la ko le af do ya ta ko te ta no dunia gambia mu to be bakini abe wa takini no ko o do sta intel lakata fa yo na fa ni ndeni ni kala fadu ndani man jare so to nyimba ko kamba musolu nyanta kala ni to nga ka fonyo to wala nga football manzao manzanata akande ne ni ya mo manza ndo dante manza lo santo allah taala ko bay ka ba santo ndama fello santo
sila kabri kale ko ale wuli wodula to fo na ha place o diala wala place tan la mi albe sila wolto
imam place di mola imam kuma fo mod ina tale do le fe on mutaye fay ya do le fe on mutaye ke mo do ko biri mobile wa fila fo mobile mo ke charge wa fila ko ba wa fila sitol fenti ge man même pas ka charge mission lolu mol ko mbola ay my friend mol batata ndaden te batata merci la jere nta wulle ni samba ko timbe ndangu wala nakmo
president baro yen kala mutakantu sama ni ala sonda e on sama yo fa e buya ba jadela be faale sama moni so be faale e ka sonda na mol bay aliso e ka sonda na ka mol bay e ka sonda ko ma mol ni ni fa ga poli so mi na ka tara si poli so be wala na ga mol ni be de aliso ne ni ni ndiro de ka ga na last so to be de ni
Okay, mbari ngolo albela meka yuri online banta bala. Dinga jen kanyim video play jam. Akumaya tale pour ngalong pour banko dingolu yalong monebe kekam na banko kam. Ali amele musolbe wosila. Kame musolbe batari. Musolbe banna tingoto. But nyimbebe keka nyawnya minister be loring ikotol man fale. Tol ba fala mole ko no pilen. Tol ba fala ko ndete problem soto la no ndete nyim problem o solve no nyim barsandi sol la kuoto sidi keta na bonyol sidi keta so gambia musolu ni ajan kanyi audio play ali jam is very important pour nga long monebe keri because we cannot continue like this nde tulano nyinna Gambia we cannot continue like this fo nga ni ajan ka video sambali na jam important I'll play another video with you guys right now. Me along Gambia Burfoot Keba be diamukang. I'll go for a lamoy video ni manjamfo. Afara be mem fokang pour sa moy nga long abe mem fokang video nyinto. It's very important nga someone on screen auto and I will play it here. Keba nying I mem fo ala video ni manjamfa but it's important.
Ako Gambian kolu aba nyini ngala fo berol mi miya ngo aram baro na la mazakunda ye berol ndi fo be ko kunal ba ako si nyasa ba bitale binala ka fo be berol la burful la bala dalba ako fo nyi mazakunda ga mo mi nyama to le diba ako fo tol na be mazale bangu kilo gamba afwa ka berol min la ke le bango karo be la on ye mol barama de barma le pro yo berol kama ako adam baro ba ko do bonle mun to le ka pruga yim ko jogol taman kanyin silo be dara ako fo mol malon ko mu santo ko mol di ba ako bro foot sinya sabe binal tay ba ber provision di la 2016 pa ako jam sampu do da ba commencé dem ko ma ako fo sama man siba ako be bere jama la so ko be sile jama dara ba ko nyimba.
Okay, barigolo ala baraka bake albela mai ka yuri ko lai banta bala. So thank you for the patience. Ale mention so mana ngani video play. Programme no ikana foko ha yuri pin ko lebe diam kam. This melbe banko ka wolle be complain kam. Yimu ke bale ta be burfut. Molde Gambia is good thing is politically Gambians are very conscious right now. Mote mo ne la non. So minister be sirim because it will dalbe too lot. It will the Gambia color face la because ila salary ke jo menna hani mani boto keta $2,000 de tol sa afford nole wala na CDK ta ko ako atete tous no la no nyim price wala ka photo de ako ni molbe diam le diam ba ñu la jututa Gambia la dal la ka ñu jo e ka jam banku sembe mal do bankol me responsible ta ni la banku dolbe wosila al ke jile ka wuli but no wonder he went and traveled for 1 month. Hakobal ni Gambia tema. Sidi kete be diam la ker you are talking all over the place. Why can't you invite the business community? Green Dominic many be trade wotumo aka action tale. You don't have to institutionalize price control, but you can sit down with the business community, rationalize. Allah overheads mobility. What justify man obekela 1,000? So pour business community fana yalon ko man sekunda be loka molle par hanide atolu ye ale nectar city ale waramba baldum nim plain bulo sita motal sabana ji. But the other thing about this Dubai trip me Suleiman Ben Suare tentula Suleiman Ben Suare mo patriot leti ni se Omar ko for patriot banku din kendea Suleiman Ben Suare man to UDP but abe doku kendo men na Gambia mo le social media le even ñun drogo la ko ataka daily Fenko update the money. Today is 75 days, 79, below 80 days the account social media. And when you Dubai trip over now, Adama Barobe come far in Bakele. Muna ala ñun Dubai trip o leak. Abe come far in Bamba Mas kama, abe come far in Suleiman Ben Suare kama. Ako woliye information on soto ñaadile. Adama mon kontaan. Anum President ya nyanta tala ye molu jo padie mola ali Gambia jibede advance team otala trade la permanent secretary business mal ali amoy Boubacar Sidik la programme otala kunum abe business mol to fola ji meli yalon ko ka dendeni mansa konala wol fana mbebi tale up to 30 people high power delegation wala nyanta tala in Dubai njek tale rek Adama announcement ko yarfa media mala iko sibito la nyanta yarfa Adama be siri manka mankunda iko state house of the Gambia ya sefi ko president with trip baile ima fo dalilo mena yalo nyimma se ko na man Gambia wota seriously you owe it to the Gambian people nim president dalilo man nyanta folale because Gambian only elect bo Adama man Gambia respect just akoy ko ala fo ko ngasilo baile in fact talata ngo me resume la ikabe resume la do ko la be bola na la nyin so called holiday la. But Dubai tripo mole padie mol sotole. So all more mele yalon ko nyanta tilirul lek la je o tili woro la because ila travel time ko fana njole. Ni bida 5 days la maybe be jola 9 days la. 2 days travel time, 2 days after. So 5 plus 9 days be jola padie mol la. So nyunu nyanta o ye days all menke away, yes, Tomando manyano move. But any day, Accountant General should demand pro Kolole Murundi. Sidi Keita me alongo he should have traveled from wherever he is for Saudi Arabia loma. Afananya tala plane olale. Anyanta tala Dubai ala triple baila. You be nyanta padie mol Murundi. And I bet ya jo padie molale. Because the fact that anyanta tala Dubai. Ila permanent secretary delegation so ñu padie mo be ñanta murulale mo moyalon ko president la triple bite bo Gambia is a sad nation ñi ba bankolom mo li si e foirol la kuro doma la for the sake of it ni di amta iko ñunu lañ bari wax ani ka hadama din kurungoje ni ko jubadi def de ragal ku de wax lolu ta c'est Omar Faye bugu ñu wax Adama Barrow ibeka the same rhetoric like ali ibula je diamu barika Adama la nafika ya manku do jele Adama le lota jam ka diam la praise ka foko wutumum ka nyo sabale because it favored him at the time na diamo ya favor but right now never say usel li kana jan ka Adama praise ta fola nyanga ndey in fact he will even aben encourage lale aba le jolom banku din kenoti imaja ko moleta Barrow media platform mol ko lamay bar Gambien le fayda sotole jumale ka Barrow media platform mol lamoy go Gambien we have better things to do. Who will listen to that useless platform? You don't learn anything from that platform. Kacho dia modorom. Who is going to tune into that platform? And the president had the audacity during the so-called Meet the People store. While Gambien on Alafa Kibar Alta Barrow media platform. But the billing ami fabureje malong National Assembly ami fabure billing ngaji Nancy Saholen Tora invite I Africa ibe National Assembly proceedings ni amena Gambia Agriculture Minister wala tataji yarfa ami fabure fana buka fang article no properly here but Gambian tol nga problem so Barrow alone doesn't have this deficiency in articulating himself but even ami fabure ka fene ko akarantale abuka woto dol pronounce among confidence to Gambia Agriculture Minister wala wana ko député bumo it shouldn't be a must ali tubaba kamfo ali tu local lawuje this lake anika Gambia je minister solo nde Gambia ko kante jahalle minister solo ibuka fengol explain mo ila deputy permanent ila permanent secretary solo because let me tell you something about the National Assembly. I work in government. Let me share something with you. Alman men kalamuta minister solo National Assembly ke la question all safele in advance ya key ministry. So maybe every MP ite nyun question so be ami favore nyun kala menna. So nyun question ke be safele National Assembly la clerk will send it to the minister, to the permanent secretary. So permanent secretary be sila la ba safela e kanyun spoon feed la nyun minister sol. Gambia minister ya wala diata beti. Me kuma kelem fale. The easiest job in Gambia is to be a minister. Al kene tere la nyun kuma ba fola de. Ibuka do kuke. Ala fo yese usel I minister so they don't do speech from ibuka safe. Everything got safe. That's why somebody like say Omar.5th can be a minister in Gambia. Ibukela brains, they don't crack their brains. Al kadele jang in the advanced world minister solka funti jang ibuka kaiti muteka diamu. I went to Mauritius. Let me say on my example. Mauritius, ila trade minister, a conference all yele of ACP countries. There was a meeting in Mauritius Islands. Why Londo better than why? Alkana kamfan kama Barrow manasi ninka Londo la value for because masata la fon le Londo value, but the Londo shenengo. Amanke Londo men based on tapalea. Londo me alanko is based on sincerity. Mbe wala de. Mafol njut njat Londo. But ala fon Londo kumayale. Wala nako ikra alkran seek knowledge. Mauritius la trade minister at a conference auto paper from a makarang no paper a conference on yele at diamuta why wole portfolio lonne ngalongo sometimes you can read any president of like a speech of no understand it but every occasion Ami Fabure was reading answer script ika safane she couldn't talk from the top of her head. Ite you are the Minister of Agriculture. Ite confidential later deputy bungo ye question on yininga. But muno ika safiro ke nyunu yenne. Gambia minister belom. This is how Gambian ministers are. Anong yalo muno kela hadama dingo. Sometimes yeri la ye safiro ke. Ngalon neko hani leadership so beka safiro ke. But inyanta confidential legi yes ye diamu. ikana kayti fo muta de mol salo ko tela doku kala ngolone but amu fabure be diamu kan national assembly question ya fenge rek aya karam anuna ya kara ya dangi she doesn't expand on it abuka expand abuka kono fanundi yaate bula men karam la rek aka danjele banko be yiri wala no nyaadi le mome yalon ko how many years ibe agriculture because he kabe no agriculture le amenke ko atemo outsider le iko a wealth of experience of agriculture wo buka fam explain no abuka fam articulate no simple question for I rely on our deputy permanent secretary or permanent secretary Safai. So Ami Fabure, what was he doing in agriculture? Well, Gambia mediocrity member Gambia. Sometimes the media say you are too much. Nkeka yemule tamade jahal si affaire Gambia. Mon me yalon ko itata ko bachelor's degree soto. Iko master's degree soto. Iko qualification soto. Ite sometimes inyanta kaliba soto lale. And Dominic used to do it. Dominic Mendy, Londi Tiolom. Dominic Katale sometimes akadiamo from top of his head, abuka paper from muta. Boy, adema dingo ni competence so nyanta nyine kala why. But in you femo fe ya safe, ikamera toddlers. Adama baro ta mo understanding. Ba uma angale ka moy. Ndefo te la fala adama baro diamu itata men safero kay because nte ko andul la no. Niko adama ta na assembly, iko adama diamu ma safaye. Hey, woluna angale kombe baramara referendum center. So Adama tango understand me. Because Adama always spoon feed. Alamuta ko dena no mer aliamuta alia spoon feed alia safiro kai. Because hania safati abuka karamku. So Adama tango understand me. That's perfectly understandable. Because masi bole bekele ko Adama ko ayta diam national assembly. Foni ka din diam ni sarahu le ka wala fula ko wala manika kawo. O kanya be diam le faka bulo fay. So I understand. But Adama ni ko Adama diamun tuwa ko ngala barkana pito muda. He ndefo to endorse la. Dukare hani. Ndeo endorse la. Wolona angal karam be baramala referendum center. But somebody like Ami Fabure, iko karantale, you have been in the Ministry of Agriculture. Today, ikata naso. Nde wala wangon nansi kakari invite me in programs if I'll give you because I don't have patience. Ye nyinga question ola 2 or 3 lines ya kararek ya answer di. No expansion. The National Assembly for one day, to be honest. I think I have to stop watching their proceedings. I know there are very good ones there. They are very good MPs. But overall, the new National Assembly, I think is below the bar for me. You know, my personal opinion. And muka patience sort of procure diamo lamai. There's a lot of substandardization in Gambia. There's a lot of substandardization of water. People performing well below the belt. Ite bu minister ti inyante la domain lonale inyante la makamo lonale ñunu hani primary school and secondary school student lolu ni ko wole karama ko wala kay fon article ñu so call minister so fengo yete mo ite kete jo wuli talulu la fo wat ni permanent secretary le be la fengo be safele deputy permanent secretary be fengo be safele ite tara rek man secretary dafal ma cup of coffee wa dama dem meeting ma ngay dem state house imantara fenna ji alkali ñi minister ya title they don't do nada wala na Mambure Njai that useless finance minister the rather for the people by the people and other staff will be nata go nte I don't want to be arrogant but nte for example I am finance minister Gambia today platform I don't even need to go with my DPS or my permanent secretary. I will go and I will not even go in. I will just jot points just from figures just in Ghana mix some figures joint, but we have to explain because in a ministry you should have the competence to talk freely. But you mo sifalu, you mo kalabante wolu, you mo melialonko, imandu kuno, adama baro itemandu kuno, wala system obe panta. The whole country has come to a standstill. So Gambian voters solo, ni agentol kanyin diamol kaliyajam. Please, mbal Danila. In matter of minutes, me wale junior invite la fanena diamu, alafta memfola, aba wulin kolu. Alinga continue na door-to-door campaign la. Again, MP solo mbal Danila diaspora voting. Anisa manfe moy yede, deyobe kerinde. Manfe moyde, alikana diaspora dabonde nyin carte fayoto. Alaji Mamar Jai, yo ya ñu promission fi ne ñu dinañ sanni. Te ñu ngi dégg ay rumors ne yow nga ne ahlis amuloko. So amul xaalis gënal nga wasi. Biko wolu ye medial commandile. ye media command la malon fo journalist oli ye diaspora la ko nyini kaleba malon. And the Gambia la justice minister he is completely incompetent. Dawda Jallow wote fenti yara fan. Dawda Jallow ni attorney general so atele useless debate. Mantara tonye kanjande. Nyin sitale wolo nga IEC la statement o jale. IEC la statement on batu nga karangal ye jang. Ye menfo. Jani ba fola ko Shehu Sedli is just blaming this guy. IEC la statement on ngamera mole ya kinyanande. Mbatu. Because IEC ye menfo je, I think it is definitely okay ngamera IEC la fenko be janne. Okay, no, you different news lady. Mole ya kinyanang. Iko IEC la statement o yenyine fo janko IEC at engagement with CSOs and media. Iko IEC ko Justice Ministry's election bill contains serious errors. IEC le nyim fode. Nyimanga se la komatide. Iko mistake jamale biji. Serious errors. Listen. Dawda Jallow. Iko the Gambia's Independent Electoral Commission IEC Chief Electoral Officer Mr. Sambu Janjai told the media when the elections bill was sent to Parliament, there has been some serious errors in the bill. Mr. Njai made these revelations at the stakeholders' engagement in the media and civil society organizations today, 1st April 2021. Earlier in the day, the IEC held an engagement with a political party representative. It can be recalled the Ministry of Justice published a press statement on Tuesday, 23rd March 2021, saying that the first schedule of the Election Bill 2021 tabled before the National Assembly contains an inadvertent error. The press release explained that the Attorney General's chambers and the Ministry of Justice has been in contact with the Independent Electoral Commission and the National Assembly, and this inadvertent error has been rectified, announcing some of the latest appointments. Okay, I'm not going to read that. Woman, think about it. Turning attention, okay, Manyunu Befori, IEC Sambu Janjan, at the engagement with CSOs, said serious errors on the Ministry of Justice election bill, distancing themselves from the elections bill that was submitted by the Ministry of Justice. The IEC CEO announced the IEC did not give that to the Minister of Justice. Ali lamojande. Wali Junior natale mbadi nga dundi. Janimbe Wali Junior dundi la rek. Iko IEC ko itole safiro menke kadi Justice Ministry la. Iko IEC ko itol mo di minister la. So minister yo bondi mintole. Iko the bill as it is presented to Parliament is the bill of the Ministry of Justice. This is not from the IEC. Ali lamoide. We can inform you that when completed, the last validation with the Minister of Justice, everything was given to them in order. According to Mr. Njai, what has been sent, when it was sent to Parliament, is that there has been some serious errors in the bill. Matinga danjang. Maringolo. Sunyaro Sachembo Nimasakuna. Sachembo. IEC be memfoka moli wolo nyintiko. Let me just change this. Janinkana walia. IEC be memfoka wolom. Iko yara fang IEC below mendera Gambia la ñu Justice Minister Kurumo Jawda Jallow ani Adama Barrow itatale tapale yake yet below ñu fale Gambia nga haklo tuñu election otore Adama Barrow be fiti fato men bela wolon ka election o suña ali ya jele follow ala fa suña ro men follow kala wolom Emi join a member NPP alafto dundala kake deputy IEC chairman. Social media expose a backtrack. Saim below me alongo wole karte fay kunya be sarato landi. Affaire Independent Electoral Commission ko itoliye men ki Minister of Justice a provider Parliament. E ko Minister of Justice moke. So yalong Gambia media. Albedo wala na ngalo wali bijane wali has his opinion IEC. Different opinions, but this, I think, based on Kanyin Kibarol Menje, IEC doesn't want to be compromised. Samani Falinta, I will give my opinion. But in Natalie, ning abet ibe tapale yale ba fola le ko handol nga ñene ki Justice Ministry, but if le Justice Ministry exposed because Dawda Jallow mo kurumoleti, de la kurumbale mati. Dawda Jallow Adama Barrow ya samana ne ka fay ko nayna mako ngan agenda promote. But Dawda Jallow is not up to the task. Ni minister fam ko nte malom badi ngana fo mine be mina listo fa ni minister ko no jumala competent ji Adama la ni minister ko no jumala competent ji because sometimes bukale ba fa la jumala competent ni minister ko no attorney general man betea the finance minister is useless Amad Ba wala police minister be duni Ami Fabure wobe political la Ami Fabure is not competent the health minister wala ministry is all chaotic wala ko ma essence soto essence fo table pour be vaccination o kala men ali amoy jan nga fo jam corruption obeji amamme malagen report of COVID-19 nga jele on the COVID-19 test sunya robe kala ji bari the Gambian Allah kene balbul ni election mo kanata easy bari nga wali junior bismillah platform auto wali welcome to Bantaba.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Sefu mbe kontona bake anin ila lamor lal mbalbe kontona.
Baraka.
Ifana ya baraka bake ila time o me yata pour kana banku dogo wala ko min be yalo nyame banku dogo amandiya. Dol bi jele ko kuma ka kumul fole mel yalo ko kuma kendol mu dol bi je kata dol kaka tol kata. Sefu ngameran tol lafta diamo start la men ngamera nga diamo na opinion na IEC la den ngana labanna mu ngam lo men
democracy
so même bi je do role mu komi like même fo IEC la ko la ndeka since day one mu nte na opinion fole même bi je wala mu ko IEC ka tactico même play ma fo ko mantiling election lo ko ba tactique même be kere wala mu sew IEC ka game le play game me yalon ko ni tata IEC te ye mira bake ika time le delay pour ka time me yalon ka be baro febola fula bol kono le IEC yalon na kafo baro mampare mala fo gambenol yalon baro mampare folo de baro pour kadum politiko kono 100% a mampare because abe coalition lo safkan so IEC mampare ka kol declare on this maname yalon ka be kela ko ni findita say ka declare diaspora be vote kelale ya famle so Senegal la ko banko la stability nying aman Senegal febo right now ayita Senegal include la ji akamunda ko Guinea Bissau wala mo ani Guinea Conakry ani Nigeria nyola bolle fonola anu Gambianol pour ka register mol mel bol bankol ka be mire kan kudol la dina kana register ka vote ke fam ya famle so Senegal la stability nying wala kende IEC ndela personal miro mbolo foka IEC le ika dilerance ke kudol la pour ka baro febo anu o meta Gambia la mala fali yolong Gambia kujama biji ika time o fali yalo politiko kono ka time delay ika opponent na febo because ntol be settle in anytime but Adama Barrow man settle so ika time delay dol ke je wolum ko pour ka Adama Barrow febo pour un solo nje secondly fana menganta disappoint mande alay Mamour Ndiaro ifindi ta ye force calendar di mol la ka foko diaspora be vote kelale so nin changes keta ite nyanta fintla ko tek yayi tan mol lam paretale o mam pare follow but I can tell you sewu nyulu nga munjela koto diaspora la vote baliya diaspora la vote o sinte terende nga menjela koto nga menji because mina men fola e ba fola ko natara ko modo bi je sin safe ba fola ko we have financial problem I know this ibina wala fola ko do man soto na budgeto o
Wally, this is the beauty of democracy. Yalong, I like to deal with facts.
Okay? Yeah.
Because speculation, they can speculate, and speculation is part of the discussion. But
yeah.
I see bedaming. Iko ye sedulo fole. Imana sedulo la first la January la registration on yandakela fo iko July until diaspora yandakela. Money o buy.
Okay, yalo
for government law.
Government la fault lam.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Well, I want us to if we are going to account hold the IEC account, so far because understand IEC man separate funding sort of. I mean ko budget ole be bulu. Man Sakunda like a budget the IEC.
Yeah.
So Man Sakunda is delaying through registration. Delay so we cannot fault that on IEC.
Okay, so let me just give me chance here. I'll clarify. Come in for the Olomco. Yalon tolbe me alon kanatar mo yalon ko be political fonko kono be yalon ko funding IEC la funding ka go through government la baka government le bula kana. But the member jindol ka memfo jang. We are not complaining the money is not there. We are complaining to update us. Like you are in Europe, you know, even in UK. Ninku kereke update la kaita ndila sehu sedili. Ndolle afo ko nyumbe ke la barnia ja manke. This is our reason. IEC, we are only complaining for the update, not about the financial standard of the institution.
I'm not holding brief for IEC, but Wally, I want us to deal with facts. IEC more update
about the next election.
During the first registration of Biter, they came out with a press release because logistical reasons. There was a press release on the IEC. So then the MPs got involved. I think you watched that program, Brigama South MP, that I remember carrying. I explained the problem of the IEC in Mansakuna tema on procurement. But IEC has a press release, bondile, kafogameno. Unfortunately, interregistration of no fun because there's one fundamental thing here.
Yeah, no. Say we cannot register. No, say cannot jump lade. IEC manna IEC la date for the lumming. Yeah, isi je for ka date on for the cafe registration of la date on manake. How many weeks before it take ikana cafe take logistic problem cafe take? How long it take?
I cannot remember how long they have. Yeah. I don't want to.
So I know we are following.
But the fact is, they did make an announcement. Whether it was short notice, but they did.
They did it because we criticized them. We criticized them. They come out.
But yalong tell after Manila. I think you talk about IC committee. Yalong wali mo na problem. After the conversation so Gambia institutional failure lesson.
Yeah.
The National Assembly is non-functional. Wali amele bamba mas ba fokan. Antonio, the media mantela dokola. Okay, last week, IEC a press conference o commandile. Muna journalist will mean ka diaspora voting, no? Did you hear any journalist ask about the diaspora voting?
Well, malum publicly, but personally, telling a journalist was a fake, na fa ko. Before you got a yanka ko ni tata je IEC la yenyininka muna bibera diaspora be vote la foite vote la. I'm feedmen na wala ko. Akamunda, they don't want to come directly. Financial problem.
I want to ask you. So, according to Womano, I have a question on you in Caliban because it was a press conference. Did he ask the question?
Yeah, the question is coming like ICM for Dromuko. You mean it and the Jai for Jai question of meaning Kayanin Kamuna Mansakunda and Takoro dealer. That's it.
Okay, so Yalaman problem right now. Our media houses, this should have been a headline news on standard newspaper. It should be topical news. You understand it? Just there's a lot of things. Even in Droko, you see the media. The Gambian media, how many of them are talking about the cocaine issue? So Gambia problem or institutional element of Doko. You see in the United States, Donald Trump, institutional election of Donald Trump could let them stop counting. Even at a former Republican, Melia Longo Bala Patiocono. They are in this Benue states also. The courts came in and he called Atekela. Institutions stop him. Yalong Gambia no problem with the institution. Yalong individual. Alaji Momanja Sembetala. Sembobe institutional. Adam Abaro Sembetala. Sembobe institutional wali. If the institutions do their work, Adam, because today, imagine bring National Assembly of Froseola government Kaiko saying IEC Lafita company men na whatever registration for registration manta in March because the National Assembly came in eko got masakunda eko Lafita men na watekela. So example institutions have to work, not the individual.
Yalo se kukil ne beje ndel after jile clarify la membe keri wolum ko yalo ko fo nga fole yala tonya keso fo ngolo fo wolum ko natar ko IEC mu independent institutional le mi yalon ko banko bele dentala manke comme like adama barola wala lafta men wala betamala je IEC fem ke dante kam fo jawolum ko IEC nyanta amanyanka lo kud amanyanka batu kudol la nyanta fintila ka intandi banku di wala nyine be kering but IEC kudol be jemi yalon ko ite fon ka lo ne ka foko se ite fon ka nyim fo ka fo ite fon man kulong ni ite nyinin ka ni mona da ite nyinin ka when is going to when diaspora will vote ite fem fo no la je and you are active in politics by another cool normal
okay yalo we are believing on to this issue I love the men for ntela vida I'm a wallahi any day I have grounds to criticize IEC I'll be here on Bantaba criticizing them love the men now the IEC la hands are tight okay the government has relieves the money so it will be very difficult being for example wale itele Gambia election conduct la for example wale itele election conduct but government yantaka 5 million deal la 5 million man sakunda madi it is a men for no mole wolo nyintiko man sakunda man kodidi but nga hamo so to pro diaspora voting right now so saying and again what I'm saying is our MP should be talking about this just like iteba foka nyame I talk about it every day iteka foila video to ikale audio to dipide wol nyanda na la yafoko man sakunda amane bekeri When are you going to release the money to the IEC? I'll call the IEC. IEC did a press conference last week. And that is what they can do because they have to talk to the Gambians through the media.
Yeah.
Something I go. There is no perfect institution, Wali. IEC yela own sotarol sotole. Just like in the Wali, yela sotarol soton, they say we say lingana sotarol soton. Hadamadi team. If we want to judge them on 100%, I can give the IEC at least 70% that they are doing. So the other 30%, I would say maybe the lapse is happening. There's no perfect institution.
Exactly. I agree with you. The kukil nebe je me alon konte wala mu yudi manyan kan singolo kudol kan yalo kudol bije sehu fonga tonya fo nyoye anu yudi pinkol be nyanta ko lonne na debitel yem fel ku jamal lambe yalonne yem fel brinde one ibem fel kan e kam même fote wala mu ko yalo sehu natal kontelam ICT IEC la nyato kuntiote menala na pro fango time de tarlabulu IEC la pro me alon ko communication minister fonko department même bije anyanta na la banku dingul update ka fay ko ndol hamoni nyine mude bari nyine tije be masa kunda la moy kan bari nyine tije nyine be kere diaspora nyine be je isa lon ko ita fanan sewu seri ba lon ko he tonya IEC la lodula ngajele iba kata kan ne
bari I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, understand.
Constantly updating people.
Yeah, exactly. Constantly update because be ajel ndol be ka America jubele by right hani me nga election me alon ko drakanta fonko dem Georgia la State Department fonko findita men marta election lo kunyala yelo update di la sate molla jana atodum di oda city fanam findita la jang yelo update di munabe kering in Donald Trump be nyon draka menna o man now the whole America be election bunda nyim fango ol fango man diam fulod state le be la press conference ol di kan ka nyitandi la molla membe kering ko be lari nyaadi barni IEC tuta dering hani nto mo kana na ka fo ko ntol ko IEC mantilinde ndeden dato fula o kay nte damo fo de nte dama hay la kaw fo because majo na man plente baka fo referee mantiling mo kana fo referee mantiling barin si kukilim fo ala lodu la nyim pour ka fe kantol kalamuta yalo sehu let me tell you one thing ba fo la janne hani UDP mansa kundala nata albe salon media momo yalon ko altuta sirin kibaro me yalon ko UDP ko nyanta ka soto daga role be jede mala fo mansa kundan ko government do ko lal yolon nin kube kere al manna ka fo molien al nyanta findla la andum foyde sew sedili yalon foy malom millions of UDP supporters they cannot read they cannot write and they are still supporting
not
UDP.
Not only UDP for Gambian or for in general
no yalo sometimes no come for them come like nin Hussein Dabo be tamala sai ka findi kata Nigeria o abeta la banku dogan al nyanta fa la UDP ko le mun dalila be Hussein Samba Kanjela al nyanta ka press conference o kele sorry fonko kele like updating dulay tari jemi alon ko both local language isa alon ko nyine be kering UDP la lo dula ne UDP barnatar ko kol data comme ya jambele tam adama baro time membe deri wolam ku jamal bi jemi alon ko ikanuku mol buka long they don't even know their government which direction they are going ikatar dibolo kono so même problème de mol nyanta mello na sew sedil ite personally yemme nyitandi mol la bi natar ko Gambia government ko fana ngol nyitandi mol la then IEC yang tanin tolla ñoo saba bete kiram balonal ko IEC ko
wala thank you so much jani mi de la main topic la wayna ta jam fa I agree with you the yalo information on anyanta ka suose borolo nyawnya ala fa yarola IEC sako 7 months of election think IEC should be having at least bi-weekly press conferences right now every 2 weeks this is press conference ke see for 1 month Gambian letter dibokono what is not acceptable I agree with you say election man jamfa Alaji Mamandai every 2 weeks to tell us this is where I completely agree with you.
This is only la problem I have no issue. This is only my problem.
But yalo wali na problem ndolunga mole soto wolunga me bama mas ba fokanko abe deputy criticize kan na National Assembly is mole kuma call fokan election below je ko kata hesal ko le discourse. You understand? Don't la problem tu don't nga problem même fon sotom kungol ka na député wala nyanta tala ka preso la ñu ka aji ben tol diaspora fongo fo député wala man nyana ika yaay radio to ka fo muto mala diaspora ba file fo ta file anu Gambia ka député wol jele the only place ika diamo da man ke betide wala National Assembly the niveau de National Assembly tatela so kono we don't hear them fo député wol nyanta ka diamo National Assembly da male bam député wol te yaay la radio to mahanera UDP la député member Sandu
bilay no, that guy is so much. Yeah, Sandu.
That man is doing an amazing job. Amanka Damati, not as an example. But it needs to be the whole Jama, Ye Yaka Tela. we will need diaspora voting. Now, depending on the ya kuni noma ya foko, and you more promise lego they will take this up. But right now, you don't know from the registration of iko kodoman soto Adama Barrow, and it's not in Adama Barrow's interest. Puro salimasi si America vote ke. Adama Barrow yalan ko salimas te katrofaila. Adama Barrow yalan ko sehu sele katrofaila. Wale june katrofaila. So la fala ni European wala li bule diamu. Na delay next minute nyimanya na kala wale june.
Yeah, that's it. Bilal, say all salo kukilimbe se hu wati do nindenga mirana dibite la yalo kukilimbe UDP ngol. Alkana jube ka fo kari na dendale on ninkari dendale on ninkari. Alinga tonya fo iterie se iterie ate teria banna. Te wu membe kering wolom ko ndele nga fo brinde wan dibite ben fel kanne. Ndeta tala programme do soto tala ko dibite ko ya nyininga ngana solo kilo platform do ninga right keje safero keje ka nyininga rokle. Ngo ya nyininga four question. Itol biri na ta dibite bungla. PPP la député la mota I think anata je fo question ya nyini ngawla biri nata parlemento kono itole mun proof me alon kay banku dingul makoy ay banku dingul febo soko me alon koy man fente bulu po gambians ay kay ya nyini nga first question ay même fo wolum ko itole bilo proof la bilo me alon ko malo men ngetol febo journaliste kay baro ya tol le febo di o man tol febo so aka he cannot even name one thing
section 91 DT for battemento ya
yeah, okay, go ahead le febo. But even one single bill me along guys bank dingol le febo. Say when you debate ko, but say itebe UK le. Ya long kat ka foko. Bank dole be je fang they are governed by the National Assembly, not even the president, but the National Assembly. We all know what is going on in America. Na Donald Trump le Sumata ya dimba dube. Debate le ma dimba dube. Ya famle. But ñim debate yalla mu ne defango jaal sewu. Wala ken ninte sometimes kam mira la fo ajere ta fang moy la dingo samba ñing anglais kala because Gambia ni la dingo ani la mo karanta
wale very interesting conversation ibe anglais kan karanal fola ba talibol fonandu wale nañu talibol wol fana nga tiñale ko
billahi se unka kuma kilim fo jang talibo yalla ku kilim be ñin talibo me alon ko abiran birata ta karon la ala ustaso ñim ba karandi gang ata lafta tala enjoyment las nyaita fenso la o dol man kon ke talibol tide o nyaita fenso lay boruta ol manke talibol tide ol jama bi je man kurano fango tanka ni ajube faybe sorol fola nyamantili ndol manke talibol yalla même talib sew Gambia kule be keri nyanta ka fo nyoy sew believe me wallahi nte personal nimmol ka diam dumale kam message dol ka fo nyele ko e ka dum ndingo men kata manke journalist ya de ka même fo fango comme nin kube keri ya fo manika kanro ya bula e kan dol ma koy bakele billahi do talibol mo ta kon tama anglais kam mo intama fem mo intama membe keri na banko kan kunun ya onda sa jama so membe je wolum ko Gambia lol men silata mulla na hakola sain jama bije mel ala jube Gambia mel be Adama Barrow mel be ta Bakar Baji and the others ibe niye jube mune muyti ul jama bije PhD le be bulo kono i karantale so i cannot believe it okay doctor audio bi jande Amadou Baba fo kan ko mala nyaadi docteur Sabali bam mala yalla ka fi ka fana mu docteur le dina ko ñokanje say docteur Sabali mal
medical doctor lom
audio mbapile after because ko muneke da atele tay katel ta Mamadou Diop Djoubé atele Adama Barrow atele ki pour ayta Mamadou Diop Djoubé ila ta Djoubé
ko bi Barrow ñanta tala Mamadou Diop la corrado fat
amna ñu audio Amadou Ba dale ya fo de amanke ko mi mo la fabriquer ako Adama Barrow le Mamadou docteur Sabali ki pour ayta Mamadou Diop Djoubé ila ta ya Djoubé aya confirm ka kende ata within next day abanda audio bi Amadou Ba la ba fo kan so audio ñi ma release follow abi jang bo membe keri se wolam ko nde sa inte jahal dale ni mota mi alon ko akarantale o watare ya samba America la ta karon na murta Gambia ni place o diala ata kanyi nan tol la fan tolu abakane ngi to kana fo telephone
yalla monon problème oti karango kuma ya tale bare daji ko wala important abeti
wala mo problème
ya daji ko la ka hadama dingo define hana tere karantale bu ko nyimile bare daji ko bombete ya ajibe nyimol mel yalla ngo ni ka ministati ile
endako they are funny. You don't see them.
Dr. Samade is a typical example.
Yeah.
Dr. Samade, moment qualified for a surgeon yake, ika mol fara, ika kara. Karane tambita wala. But Dr. Samade JB, aketa yake bulu kono moti. Bugadi amuno, abe campaign yake kambaroye. So example. Because say Omar Faye wol manya na usual example.
Okay, continue going on.
Wolu they survive on dogo ya. Say Omar Faye without dogo. Say Omar Faye can be nobody in Gambia.
Then Abubakar Sankano. Then Abubakar Sankano.
Yeah.
Abubakar Sankano, who is here, who was with us here. Yeah. We are with him here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then so continue. It happened na fola.
Itable example. Ibrahim Silla is another example. Yeah,
so
you know, these are people many along.
So, but let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
So, kukilim be jajube, Ibrahim Diba. Amal londi soto. Amal londi soto. Bara adama baro na fulol tujela murtal dana.
Arab londo babulle de.
No, comme ni ko amal londo sala Gambia ni ma ni buka hani grammar fa fono ka fa mal londo soto. Gambia no titari anglais kan wala nyane ko buka understand.
Sabali is calling. Malum fa amul na dunta na mbatala Keba Sabali ngamara abota nang Gambia la ni Bob Touré ngamara baba Keba Sabali bismillah.
Seko sedili abaraka bake
barabaga bari ngaje mawanta Gambia de membe kering ke jejele mbe jedula yebarola mol kijota Keba iko foy koronta da yebo banko kan
seko sedili nge kontom follow
Enembara
la biwasol ni la listener sol be ngal be kontom
abara
comment kaitandal lako albebe ko menna ay result soto le Gambia
abaraka
alibebe ke kamo kana jutu fangala momo ni kasi hanni kasi leke la moy doronko kakala mutamembe kerim bankoka ibe do ko la Gambia andum atolle kawoke because men ka ke wala anin sita wurarol mbota na do kudulal don kasin kala moy atolle lal kacci barol fo men be kerim wakati na men no falambe siri suo ko ne hamo ka wara e kadi amila moli suo ko no kay tandila membe kerim bankoka so therefore mu ken wo commenti ay result sotole bimbe o be fole ne ko Gambia bankoka bi nka 4th of December da male batu bari Gambian ko ya decide who is going to be their next government, who is going to be their next president. Abe lori na be senaring wur ken sangole be kerim bari Gambian ko ya decide le ilafta menna Gambian ko pare tale they have yalo kukilim bije and I will repeat it. Amancheko UDP do ko bante bulle we still have work to do. Amancheko manyana campaign ya we still need to campaign. But the fact is that Nkatanin came menna we are having upper hand. Mbebe ko menna alinkana murkoma nganyinu nyekijo bole ngeja halindile sai be fure rolle be koditala la andong membe kala wala after all mbenyu fanante bula TRRC dole kanana andum kurko le fanan kana me alon ko commission dole kana wala be serious la indode because sai fure rolle be keri
But Keba, thank you so much. And Ngaleni Bob Debale, Bob Turel, Allah Chamale, Akatabakele. Thank you for thanking us. But don't forget the thank because it all leave all but it all you leave for Mankel lift. You've been on the airwaves, you do Kuala Patio, Inila Madamo, Fatsen Sabali, na Miss Jan definitely, na club, Mokala Kunyan in Gabak and Kogamala Gambia. But anyway, so even Memfogam, it ain't Jerome Gambia, well, definitely Gambians have decided. So it 100%. Based on it, Menje Gambia, falling Robinala on December 4th.
Yes, subsidiary, I mean, Yalo Monkey, Nyama Toti, and the Mulyan and political bench to support to Koya for Yamin, especially Gambia, la condition of the Yamen B. The Intertala Gambia, Lunkilim man sort of man political woman. And I deal with local people, I do door to door, I do compound to compound, I do house to house. Interman to Fenna and do Luanunka do Kuala Puta Jaco, Munebe Kerim, because Nka Kumpale Prungalo Munebe in people's heart. And do Tonya, Seku said in Gambia, B, Link election of Keta. When akana amoja hali ko UDP le Daniela bari amancheko election day sitale amancheko votes nul count le so therefore so no la ko ngafo ko 100% ndole tam government
we shouldn't be complacent ngafo ko already this is a done deal me win but it la kumoni banka mani la kumo fatata banka mani ko di election ko da bi barole be win Keba
Banka mane wo malo akata dame na malo akamem in the sense that ko akakumo mem fo banka kandi yalo immol be diamula anyano silola yalo nte malo there is one thing political to nimbije momo yera solete dame support ye taraji you have to be realistic I mean you cannot just talk for talking sake ka fodronko baunte man la finin dolla nim banka ko de ha ntenga menje banko kambi and I'm putting words into bankers' mouth, making my vision as come ate anyanta jela kontenga jame hani.
No.
But I want him to be realistic. Come ate bona statement to brufut. Ate ning ala tema. Pati male be leading na brufut. Ate ning ale olonne. Ando abota suomen kono male kunda. Ate alon ne woto pati jumale la members yata je woto aka famo full munela ka foko barois fo ito la brufut male kunda fo barole siata woto bang aye kala ning ala tema. Ito la suo kono fo barole siata woto ba yalo ni manke magical question to me ako mo nyanta mini nale kamiro. Of course, Baro is also trying. And Alangolu, they are trying to, and a man check on Mote Bulu Gambia. That's that the woman Ketonia. You know, they also have handful of people, many are going to full. If there's some Kasi family not a mela, Barola Patia baby damage because saying, if a new Sabola called men Nawala. Dolu da be lieto dolu ko dolu da ta kala je so sai da malle da ta kanyo kurpene dumala
je ida malwe songola wow that's interesting but Keba definitely ye dynamics je dame jiko so to back ko falen drobe kala bari Keba be mu yamar la dila mol right now election o man jamfa ite mo politician baleti no idia mu nyayo tandile pero ila banko fanan kanu ite banke ko Cheikh Omar Faye me ala ngata mulbe neng malam fa ala nendiro moy le bang atata sita
mamoy alman tankala ngake Cheikh Omar Faye ti mala nendiro fang moy para alman tankala ngake
no ay mol nenne kunun ako Gambians should move on. We should suck it up. We should not cry over spilled milk. Nyim victimo la ko ba nyini kaka wala ako mol nyanta move on lale mol ku jima bonda bankoto wote kolano. So we should suck it up. Kuna whatever call that la philosophy. Kuna yala nendri man tambi wala for the victims Keba.
But yalo sedili. Ni ngata ko to nyato nyanto fana ngakumo soto. Anu kamira. He was part of that system.
Exactly.
And he's even at the formula hand is full with blood. Because the fact is that attending was system of mayo beke. Say Omar Faye should not be disgraced. Balem kamo ko say Omar Faye is a minister.
Wallahi.
Say Omar Faye manyana position soto la Gambia bin. Say Omar Faye fanyanta malulale katama Gambia bedo kambi because at the system of economy along katebo to high ranking officer le matinu and do mole matinu fana ya de me fama sanke he is part of it. Ni wala kala kuntola ko decide bi. Wala nyanta decide la nyanta men kala victim la Carola. Do you think wobe kumala fana me along ko abekala ko because he's still going to defend himself. And then when the found DJ found Tonyanta Mengela say Omar Faye Balamanyanta Nyabola, it's a disgrace. Purka long ko say Omar Faye and in orders men lalong ko mambrenyolu could be well muna ministers to well can banko ko decide.
Wallahi
Gambia be fanuri nyame, Gambia longitude be siari nyame, Gambia dinken be siari nyame, Gambia bankudim peto be siari nyame, iko mo dantan kabiri safo 1900 wala libe maralin tolla iko itebola with wacheno nying ate break la at all from 1 day to an order from 1 year to an order from 1 decade to
wala memo watajo bayra wote rek ngakate keso nyini na
malo nyadi iko hanika bi wala likalo bi Gambia banko kan se Omar Faye la kumo fango manyan no fola ka foko nyanta bala fa to fola andu wolina na tartan janne bari iko wala ka decide ko to nyanta menkela yana se dili wo mo kay role ti ba
wo defina la bala fa wara bari iko kanjonte jatolom iko kani kanjonte jatol adama barole ni yabate be lankam ni aje se Omar Faye fula ben tol nenna se Omar Faye te adama lom bari ka watajo bay alinga adama fo wo fasije on December 4 but abarka ba ke ngay blay sarodi rek ngam ngur back to Wali Junior line on you maybe he's then from my end I think the call cut off. I'll call him back. Wali then ning abodala rek then you can talk about the ila project
so we'll have to
follow maybe he's going to call back. The line just went off. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so we'll have to follow the role follow janimbe continue na project on so the time men kono 7 months 8 months letuta komi hakili tu wala mun tol UDP call momo yalon ko temu UDP quality adukara ka ala na la kila yen right now be time lo kono time mi yalon ko garawta bake ni yem ku soto ni mo ala ndi follow foni election o tambi because ñine Gambia ka decide ñine a decide pour Gambia be lola singola ba fabe boy la singola ñine mu last chance so mo jama fana mbiji ya decide la ko ñine be kala last chance pour dum politico kono pour que Gambia liberate so mi ngalon ko
sorry to cut you short mbaringa Keba Tarek ala starodi then
alles good
yeah Keba you're back
yombare hako danna comme lafta me itan la Gambian ko la wala mi amaroti ko yenni kamen na ko be moli amar la munela manna election o mbe election yale kono andu mbe ngalo nganyatiling election on andu abe ko ne ko sai mobe nyanta sobela ko diaspora pour ye carte fay akamunta atete no la ampefe ma fa ko wala final vote bari wala likely wala bije
wala be kala akamanda go it register la dal
yes because ni afofango c'est di libita very nita hakilo men di libita very funny techniques la gelaje iba jube la dro okay or UK Brussels because embassy be hotel fenke bari bina des la Africa la kan Senegal ibita case burtu tolle gela lorin lalto Guinea Conakry amen diaspora Africa ibita wole kelela advantage oti pour y concentrer woto kay ya foko power diaspora ndabe cover no la bari indolu de applause to us so yeta comme to la plano mente ko amad bagnol kam même fo atol membe border village solto ala lon kal sikarte final mbari ndi wolle fututa je ndi wolle futu so sai alinga woto mutako ngatu samberin ko yaje nyame the election bill at the moment abe parliament le dia mo bi je ngaku jamalo je manfuta will forward to follow bari left même fola momo dia muila moliye afoye ye carte nyini bawo sa announced on the 29th of May the registration datila carte le ka fay ay mansa sindi carte le ka fay ay mansa wulindi molu tekeno la numbers by only going for campaign dancing drumming and so on we bukake election result election result no ka menti wala carte même fayta wala ka konti ay nako ay decide majority decide ko jumale be kele la leader woto nkana fair jela because sai akamunta voters card de mo bulu Gambia sai nimba fala to nyasilo voters card de mo bulu kato nim voters card koto wolte carte file kotanke woto ni new registration ole be kela hani kadi mbenna winning lonna menna wala nganna mo jela voters card registration fanko be bulu ko kata carte file andunga men cross sai Gambia wala dindi wala siata funding kele siabata kebate andu minto carte keballe ka carte fayo ke andu benga lon ko keballe bambanta carte fayo la katambe funding kele bari bi funding kele dele nata adiyata me akuyata me birim muskunda ke kunda dindi wala siya wodindi wala men sita carte fayo la pour eta carte fayo la siata bat bar men yan kontane ndi fonko UDP la gagneta wodindi wo the UDP wodindi wo litata sateto dindi wo yefa organize into groups and they are doing well and sign dindi wo ya bata feel member banko kam because ikadeke duta kodo sielle tani ataya dano sukur dano pasi dano dorosison dano samata son dano if I'm frustrated they don't want this to continue ibuka fenje fani kama kama Gambia watu wamena wale ni kwa alta dindi wale buke kome ni laftela right file la kalo kafako ntol kwa lafta nila o nganyi menje mala fala mansayo paramilitary danta wata yeta nyapi kanke bute ka gasol file kanke Gambia ko liye fangoje funding ke liye fangoje ni next action solo ni funding ke le tam karu ke kana mesango be borta na Gambia le o bebe diaspora par sai musulu ni dindi wol kambano luto anin musoluto itolle kam electionoti andu itolle ba decide that this election woto ye wuli ye registration voters card ol ye ta abaraka carte fayla wala mo carte fayra
abaraka ba ke ba sabali la kuma bariara thank you so much my brother thank you yeah madam Okondoni
thank you very much
thank you olon ke ba sabaleti Finland UDP chapter la Piaro about in Gambia recently kuma kan kendo le foga back to you Wali Junior.
Yeah, so we'll have to continue la même fois wala mko mbe yala kono me alon ko nsafo doron 7 months le tutaje mo yalon ko time tije andung election nsafo doron aka win janne aka fail janne wala mu koy si ero demanding ke le me alon ko abe lose la vote jamale la si ero ke lon ero me alon ko baro la ero be ke kam menti mbe alon ne kulle be kerim folo sehu mala fu mo jama yo long baro fa mo be carte di kam ko mi mol yamira ko mi baro la suñaro aba febo kan o damate de baro kamira fa aka ikala fi alo isi cheating kenole ika carte di même fa wala o isa fo ko ta vote ñi ati ta vote la baro man tar focus li me alon ko abe mol convince la o abe voter card di la mol la. Let me just tell you one here to you understand. Sehu ye baro la mol jele imantar focus ni ñil na baake pour que voter card di mol la pour que ta vote de non imantar focus wala de baro la mol be focus ni menna wala muka naida low voter turnout ibe focus ni wala baake low voter turnout ibe lafla ka carte ke so muta pour akana ta police station okono dan kadi mol la pour yeta vote because ni adi mol la bi afindita banda baro nata da konoto amanta carte di ke tolla ibo realize ke fam fele so ila focus be dami
la commencement ya famo in fact diaspora talking of diaspora malam voyage ni wado kono health ministry yalo ñunu gambe kala la ko sere baro ma koy kande health ministry Ibrahima Jisangare Indonesia there's quarantine requirements coming travelers from hotspot countries ya be UK be jela America be je ya passive European countries mango ila opposite so ila fata mo fo le koleande la so ni bitala you have to go on quarantine you have to go
me announce wala muko ni tada natar ko hani medical certificate be bul ya confirm ka fede ni tada airport be rapid test ibole kelela ni ya kela natar ko you are negative then okay if you are positive then you have to go
nying se molu confused okay ndengana having a vaccine so malam for vaccine tajam that applies because a lot of people are taking their vaccinations right now so imam fem photo there is nothing about vaccinations so ni jara dole se for nindata even Tesla ning negative I have to go for quarantine so ni se mo jama discourage for okay why will I even go on April May July permanent registration so this is all tactics of Barrow
tactic pour ka frustration on ati doro wala ko yalo on tactique e kanyin tactique même fo yala man fo mo ko ma yalo ka man la fike update fenna membe keri mbe yalo ne ñil man sakunda na lafta suñaro kala every sector ni tata dawoda wala katare mol police la doro sa en to lu ngantini dawoda la o kala tactical use ni tata communication o kala tactical use ni tata security la side o kala tactical use man sakunda ka mol frustrated ten o lafta même fo wala ko ndolle be stable la ngana nga continue but the most important thing mol ka même fo ñe anu même message ñin deliver la pour mo be yalon wala ko même be barola ku mele abe ke kan duma ngi fintindi banda is playing a game baro ko ku yalon ka be duma rek nga try nga fintindi wala ko folo ete ku jama la fintindi il faut nga yalo hani sekti yana la ñim video asike no fang abe ni victim center la ñaata kuntiyo ñing atodu Mr. Kijera Diamuta asike no abe chocho nati lale so right now for human right la record mala fo yak moy way Gambia America alat kele pro Gambia la human right record o fana be larine ya wona so fana be larine ol be mu kulete mi alon ko amantari baro fe let's try to bring facts nga baro ko fintindi moli yakala muta
local language wali jani kate la topic ko ye yamaro di UDP pour nga domandom
pour comme hakili to la manke mbafo kam modol la den tefango personally let me start with myself comme en tefango bela mu hadamadingo ni kuke mi alon ka manke siloti isi fintino ye mol hakke dani o ye fintino ye apologize mo kana mo apologize la
ngana nga diamol ta nga domandom ñinindirla leti election o mo forcé la no yekato fa UDP be ni be ñinindiro le ke la duma ma fa ko la principle sol compromise but we have to be very responsible in the utterances diamo kana ta level to where mo sa ko ite because bi ni de la fon nga carte fa ite ni apply si la fon lola diaspora jal ka fenne ñini ibe kuma di male fo lañi yen convince yen agenda wa fi ngana katro fayla right but ni go be kuma kolon fa mba okay ndeta na karam who is Wale Junior so ndefo manda katro fayla election be wala nyama so this is a ibe example ibe advisement
yalo so kukil na beje
very crucial time
yalo kukil na beje ibe jele fokan like comme ibe kumo yalo diamo sew nimmelo ni ta diamula o be ma important de but ni lafta fenna mo bulo kono let me tell you one day sew ni tametelo ibota dame mala ibota dame ni e kusoto naida mbejele mbe connect la minto wala ko menela page le ngafo sehu o ni kusoto ngafo sehu akata nyaadi le ni ko nyi sasata I have to close myself mbe nyantam fa nyita ndile la ngakatela nyanda katela le wala ken last time mala fo ya remember ngafo la programme ko non ko sehu atol mel yalon kalbe platform to atol mel yalon kale foy soto bake atol nyanta kala molati mi yalon kalbe la duma la kata mol la mel yalon ko at least they are playing a role and ibe contribute kanne ya understand amanke UDP bete comme like nte fanam be munga moje me alon ko akata kata bake okay nga ma farim bay nsa ko no nga fay ko ibe nyaadi nfa mate moyla ya on olmu fellati me alon ko anatri ko ake bambandi UDP ko tole ne yakala muta hanin tollem num to kebal nata la lafta fenne bulo kono munega keba ka wulla ina e konton abe fenne no me bulo kono pour aya soto sontol be nyanda munega la wolam ko mel yalon ko ibe UDP kamo be bulu UDP itol nyante la dumale ye kata mulla kela duma manke nay ku soto le yalo gambeno ka nay ku soto ma beta je nay ku soto ya kala muta fe dro ya soto le mbeyo lonne ya wolam so lafta men folo dro karola mun ndol right now be dangerous time le kono me yalon ko 7 months le to daje insa fo doron komi wala mu election o tema but pour ko eta succeed wala mu 6 months le mu 5 months wala to daje because nin campagne o keta dro banta wala ko le beje so next lafta men folo na mun dalila fango yen nati jang nga kodo be check le comment la kala muta wulli brief 49 villages ol be man bureau soto UDP la ko buka foje bake andum be yalo ne ni ajube bake di tara kombola sa ntol be latri kunda kata fo tabo koto o highway be niya be jube fo kata fo Westfield nsa fo no eta so men bebi je jama be je wullin kol lemu ani nyin basen kol siata o area la so political influence ya sifa siata le itebe mol influence kan in Gambia ka fo ko alla mol keteng ibe mol nyitandi ba nyitandi kam mol la Italy Spain France ba fo ke ko al keteng what about nim mo fana be bolon kono o mobe basse o mobe jana ala mol ka fay ko ndol mu UDP ko let ndol betenne akam influence wala di yalla so ndel afta même fala wala mu ko nga try la pour ka bureau loji fode kunda ntata nga groupe ni mol bebe je ka bo fode kunda kata Pasamas Tabanding and the other villages melbo area la mol bi je mi alon ko mo lulu mo worobe bula village ol betole kana meeting woni attend momod sabal le betaje ani aja binta ani mbemba jadama ulle betaje ko nyimbiri nga start mamira ka fa futante nim kawo men nata wala muko mba ko futandi la mollale nga kodo men soto nga nati nga di yalla bari kudo be je ka wuli ka fa be futala dama bu ka futaje nata ka nga fo moli binta be nyima mane membe UK afana ngala contribution okay aning Aminata Bakani nsafo co-founder Sana Jaju yele kata kulke mole kodol ka fu nyoma yaf announce mostly Sana Jaju damma men kole kata $230 so Sana Jaju yo kolek bile itata tama me bake nga kodol be ka fu nyom mol yakata nata fo ni Momod Sabal diamuta Momod Sabal nyol yañi tan di tay be wullale ta fo je kata biro nyin ka inaugurate on Saturday coming this Saturday coming say right now nga kodo be tuku jalle almost 5,000 jole right now Papa Sam fana nga 5,000 jo Sana Jaju damma $16,335 correctly okay Aminata Bakani modo bi jala ka fu nyoma me alon kay Aminata long ite modiata ko Aminata ku kende jamala kay o kay ko fa fana nga €50 contribute o fana nga €50 contribute na sister dole mu atabe no wela ko hanim mato fa mansia bara katale binta sima so afana nata $2,332 dundi okay ami mane 7,277 soto le UK right now okay esa jawla fana nata afana nga €20 kiji so right now nga kodo be kafu nyola abe kafuta membe je right now $39,894 nyo soto le so pour ka UDP birolo right now même mun na problème oti nte ngalo ni Momod Sabal ñol jita yulli ngalo ne ko keksane ñol dole ya start le ka vibrate because cool man tabla de vibrate kan
Baringo talking of keksane so ala cool be ñaari le right now do you know what is happening with keks
yalo sew kambela ko be ñamen natare ko ñu UDP ko la timbe même fo ko wote fala bari yalla keklam
so fon ndoma la fe de la le ñi tok tu ndoma o deewte kala jande ndoma ñanta tababo na la ko mo fo ayende diamu la ndoma keks
yalo wala man ta ñama anyanta diamu la de wala man tan de fa aussi kada menna ndemal la fi diamu la juna de bari kaburo morobe sate ko non na kaburo bade ko ba fala ko furel wulita kube keri na de
no bari ndoma yalla ngunu be sere ndoma e ko dole finita ma ba fuka alaje li ko mboro la bari yalla def mo na nyanda fela bi ka telephone tita janga ko newspaper ko ya kidnap so he cannot just be quiet
yalla mo jama yamira comme tolbe keksane ba defense kan bar ndema defense tolma defense te kam même fo drolam ko nimmo finta ku ketala nko next government we expect to be UDP government so another UDP government ani namantar particle nim ku ketala tele afo police nyanta consider la but police le right to ka investigate ni amuta na ku ke même ya sama luwa nyati ngula bar ndolbe men nyitandi la wala mun tela ntena tele jawya because ne ajube ala muso na la family be insa fodro keksan yol be buka ala ibuka la fintele poste appear la side because memu I'm too influenced in UDP maybe or apply PLA ila friends of friends maybe malafi way appear ila friends of friends yalo nyim post jama bije na appear tam ho bulo ko aka UDP ko ya sike na fenje men dia da ila fi fa ala ko le falling so mo jama buka la fi wala.
Let's move. Okay, so thank you so much. So Nying is progress is very important, and Kunumfangajele in Bakadaji URR.
Yeah, no BJ so.
Drame Fatu Drame the product Basi Radio to Mediamu Kanji. I got the audience here. Mojamala Bakatakan and URR. It looks like Barola emphasized Kanji Bakele. So it is just crazy. Sisla jara mabe Kextonia kam. Sisla Tony. But anyway, while we summarize, right?
So lafta men Daniela rek lafta men Daniela wala mko. Momo yalon ko simol sono hani tisato la. Mo sabali bijele. Ya hani UDP la tisato. Hani 5 lem 2 lem 3 lem hani $5 $2 ma bedata la man mo jutu. No amount is small. Yadi Momo sabali la bang. Yadi Aja Bintalaba, Yadi Mbembala Dron Abetatale. Right now, Sulata Munna, right now, we collected Kodo Membe, Abembulu, Ngante Abedi Aja Bintala, and Momo Sabali. Abeto Lebulu, Italebe Marlin Kubela. Because Nana Dallas of Manjarante Bulujang, Olomko. We have $39,894 more collect. So right now, Sulata Munna, Ndeko ya Jube, Bironimbe, Fenkelamena. So ya start Pruka Bironilla, ala amount of Jolebetaje Ngalong. But UDP bureau in that area is very important because you could remember. Ninga biro soto je right now mul kanan tol nsa fo dorong amanke baro e basse dominate baro man basse dominate baro fang bladol bi je me alon ko baro te tala je because memu problem do baro man fenne ko le fang ul mahana alon fang baro mahanol sute mul kono fang so right now ul mol le bi je me alon ko ilafta right now be meeting ko le nga WhatsApp audio nyintanga linkolta ibe nata ya nyitandiko ibe nala le be mumur sabal nyol welcome la on Saturday. So sulata mun na wala momo yalon ko simma ko no tisato because tisato buka mosi ndolo area la tisato buka mosi momen sulata tisato siata so momo yalon ko simma ko no abe beti ala bakele nte kay na target na person target na tar ko nga 50 fango soto abe beti ala but anyway 39,000 na be mbul follow al finti ale mo ma ko ni momo
la tisato domine la nyanta momo de sabale contact la ye wala junior
contact yeah sinte contact messenger la be momo sabale contact dile la oye member contact thank you very much
contact I will link you up
Wally. So, definitely
it's very good. Thank you so much Wally for that time.
Thank you very much
I want to give these anytime you guys want to come here and contribute, you don't have to wait to be invited. Just send me a message and you come in by video link.
No problem. So
thank you for your time.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you, Wally.
Thank you.
Okay, mbari ngolo wala wali junity anata jane biakra na longtemps upon another kafu kachato. This is the beauty and I think Batra next time I will have Alaji Ture of Sweden chapter Fanena. I'll be routinely inviting people from different chapters and Abantabala program. So I'll reaching out to people knocking on doors for people to come here. You just appear on the street. But what I'm going to do crucial tabakele. Coming kebasali call kenyami. Molchina. Okay. Dole Paboy Ara. I comment on Ali and Naji computer. We were more wali medium can go Pam Mr. Mani and Mr. Jove. All police officers ultimately do Hobla. They will volunteer for party leader in security. They are Mr. Jove and Mr. Mani. Thank you so much, Pabo Ara, for giving us their names. Nyomin Kolin and Nyomin Kaya. This time I will give them a lot of credit. But you remember, Jala, ye Jaranka connection sotole. Nyomin Kolo, 100% Nyomin Kolo. You cook and roll keno. So you remember, Jale, Nia Kolos, Nida de la family trito. Ibanta jara blood soto. Maybe ibanta jara blood soto. People Nyomin Kolo because Kusifar Keno. But we want to thank them, the two Nyominkas, maybe I don't go getting Bankudin Kenda Jikoke. Kafukata ka retire voluntarily. Kafuko be security dealer. So I'll happy to find UDP. Let's be supportive and let's keep eye on them.
So thank you so much for that information. It's 20:52 p.m. right now in the United Kingdom. Thank you to everybody right now. 728 people watching us in the computer. 597 on the Facebook and the rest on YouTube. Thank you so much. The window viewers also stay there. Watch us through the window. You don't want to come in. You don't want people to know that you listen to Bantaba, but we know you don't listen to us. Stay on the window, and as long as you hear what we're saying, that's what we care about. We can see the viewers. But you don't want to be seen to be watching us on the platform. That's okay. It's about individual choices. But gentlemen lines all the callers all for them, the callers to have their say. Okay, Adam Barrow, we have got disturbing news about Barrow projections. I've been made fair mental about Gambia Mudua Bankolati, Dua Jabi Bankolo. Momo lafita ka kukurumu samananya alabe wear lale alabe expose lale what the kidding but Barrow right now is very angry they're even checking lot of information on the with the anyway any information on the senior member of the UDP executive already but I also want to share an information with you guys. Particularly direct call to Gambia. Avoid discussing sensitive issues. More direct call. Even America, Europe, and you have access to direct call. Whatever Gambia, direct call. Avoid discussing sensitive issues because they are monitoring the calls. You Gamtel instruct for them to watch the party leader, all the key members of the United Democratic Party. The Barrow government has given an instruction to Gamtel, so they are covering Ibrahim Asila. We are very disappointed in Ibrahim Asila. This is happening on the Gamtel, and thank you to the good sources on the ground. Melia Lonko, they are giving us this information and sharing the sensitive information with us. Thank you so much. I will open the lines momentarily, but let me make this clear. Myself and including everybody, the safest route is called through WhatsApp. For example, is sensitive party issue. Call WhatsApp. Don't call through normal dialing. Like folks in the US, you can call the United Kingdom, you can call Europe through direct call. But Nibe Gambia call can after Diamola Yankuba Dabo, Nia call directly. They can listen to the conversation. So be very careful. So we have got good sources. They can tell all these places and they are definitely keeping us. What is breaking? Okay, let's listen. I don't think I'm breaking. But they are definitely keeping us. What is breaking? Okay, Lamin Cisse, please check your device. I don't know what you mean by breaking, bro. I'm not breaking. The platform is not breaking. We are fine. I am not breaking as far as my device is concerned. So I've just checked. Let me check. What is breaking? You can go. Okay, Lamin Cisse, please check your device. I don't know what you mean. This is very clear. I can hear from my phone. The platform is not breaking. We are fine. I am not breaking as far as my device is concerned. What is wrong with your devices? Because my phone is not breaking. So everybody is saying I'm breaking. I've seen 3 people comment here. Can you guys refresh? Because I am just listening to my phone. Oh, very. If these things happen, please, device. I'm not breaking, and I'm not going to reconnect to the broadcasting room. Dakela, please. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do it. I'm audible on my phone because if it is breaking at your end, why is it not breaking on my phone? So please go ahead. Just go. It is fine. The platform is not breaking. So 2-3 people, sometimes just refresh your phone, sign out of it and come back. But I'm sorry, I am not reconnecting again. So left information on Ebola communication monitor, and this is a very crucial year for the elections. Any slightest mistake, because sensitive information to discuss particular caller, we don't want NPP to hear that.
So the more of communication try through the social media sites, WhatsApp, anything it's safe. So this is fine. More kind of like it okay, I have access to international calls, second of all, you can never call kachala, go through WhatsApp. Because they cannot monitor that. What is encrypted, WhatsApp is encrypted, so those conversations it will monitor. No, they don't have the technology. But on Wi-Fi ko guardian or but he cannot. But Gamtel communication because Baro is very concerned right now. Information can leak from State House, and this is the lives of Ibrahim Silla are very happy. Information on it. Even one of the sources in Gambia, why they got domi Adam more complicated. Ibrahim Silla more confused was Rajoy. Why today he is information minister. Ibrahim Silla is going on state about discussing cabinet. They should new whistleblowers or make information on the more long. They want to know who make secondary information on. How selfish but Ibrahim Silla, you're wasting your time, my good friend. Yajele be me to for jande because atata tapas le nyi wa to kana ben tapas kan Ibrahim Sela ako nintela fita rating so langa to le for jam but nata jande me to for so ne me to for la so there is a static sound. Okay, please refresh your forms. I don't think a lot of people saying I'm good to go. On my phone it's the full Schoolboy Siseko, there's a code you can enter your phone. If someone is monitoring your call, you will know. Okay, maybe you need to share that information with us. So, may information summarized, then I'll open the lines right now. It's 8:09 in the UK. Mbella mekan Ustaz Bunjana Kawandola, the other day fanang, because I do land electronic. I mean, I'm daji kola, and Lahido, and na flow. Mali akalamita Battle of Uhud Kelo. Niaje Mishilumolu at the beginning, the Kelo Ganyekang, but another torn against them. Nafulolom. I don't have to Nafuloto. Be niaje Molu ye UDP Jamfa. Grade Nafulo. Battle of Uhud Kelo. Londi ti Jamal platform actually Melom Malom. Ning run all correct. Niaje Kila Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, I model like on top of the hill, ko I can't la opponent only watch. But it do be bring Muslim Molde Kelo Ganyekam. My Kaban Lalba Fokam. Bring you no Borita. Makan Kol Borta, Musoli Nafulo to G. So Dulta Nafulota. Ibota Purko Nafulota, to America Kelo Ganyel already. Walana Nafulo, a Hakilu to Watabaka. These are lessons. Even Islamo Kono, even Kila la Jamano. Hadumo ni Nafulo, work Itinyaro Samana, even Uhud Kelo Kono. Ngani memfoten mo jamaba lo na lenka point memfo so this ni mu kule me lang haklo toji wo kule ben mananke me lang kana mananke san dunia moli na fulo leje moli great leje moli palaso leje everything is about position draft constitution of la tinyata drogo dun tan na banko kan ani sa fem mum foje funding game one in flabe language kan enlightenment to sanyankolo corrupt official of the Mansakunda, Asan Jalo, Miango Yasamba trade, Maimuna Balde Kema, Fasarobe Kekam Mansakunda, but Munebe Keka Wolo Nyentiko, Dulbije Yala Foroyal Wafile because of La Dunia Navolo. Bunjen name for Sisla, Stars Bunjen. Teaching and learning moments from Ala Audio. Do not Nafulo Kujamaletina. Hadomo. Bini aje bi mole blala baro noma against the backdrop mobile ko baro mano barota sambala no opportunist tol ba noma businessman wol meli alon ko itolo futto ñu tak minister sol futto ñu tak dol bi je wolbe korontoring wa ite alansaro salila no ni alansar salowato man si imanyana salila kana saliwato si saliwato men man si ilafte fam forcela ite ko nga domo doron ay diadoro dunia na fulo dunia kodo wala na molbe diaspora jam ko adama ka free ticket or kiyenne fato babaro be call ngo bari ngamo mbare musola let me digress a little mbare muso fatumata danso ako fatumata danso ko fatumata danso la audio bi jana mbare nga play I think na fatumata la audio so jam fenke mbe play la jani ngana programme ko fawola fatumata danso ko nyaadi ako Sadio Mbalo je hani fo Sadio Mbalo kilingo mbatu ngala la audio be janere ngala Sadio Mbalo la audio be janere but maybe nga audio link fatu mata let me see maybe okay ale ngala me fatu mata da sola Sadio Mbalo fana ka video call kele ale ngala
So then, sports lady, Madam Mabuka Kolcha, Sayo Dangerous, a first lady, Tabendera Sud, the Manaya lady, Sayo, very dangerous woman. Sayo, Mamelon Sayo, Mama first lady for Mamelon Sayo, Mama Babane, I did you know Mama, what a problem with Sayo video calling Janin Chawala. Sayo Kadola, 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 and the Chawala. No one can go, there's a little more like it. I come in more, he's a little man looking at it. Chawala, near the long, near Tolo, yellow, many men for maybe so many of the Intimatero, also the kid before the maybe to the farm. But I can't hold in part of her. How be man. So I come in a big barrel, big barrel. To the center, you know. But then again, remember the state house of the city. They don't have for the Puma for more area, Puma Bondige. For a kemi, one minute book, one book of the most to fight. So if you go here or a yard, more the Europe can go to take on Nina, Kurton, in a big bagaloo. If you go on the video call, any video call, if you do a return delay, if you want to kill it, if I follow you, I need to go down Cardiff, nobody the wall. For I can make a bandema so cool. Then the cat of a came any became was society, and one of the Sadio Mbalo. If they were landing to Sadio Mbalo, I don't comprehend, I'm not understand, what am I comprehending? Not understand the fan. Sadio, how do you go so do I mean, and yes, I'm a thank you to hear it. I say that because he was over area, even they can do all the gear. You go and defend a foot down to the famous second wife decide. They can go and get a happy letter than a family, or maybe from Tagaskelo, then you repeat a game like it. But it can't all be to my Uruja. It can call video call it all right, and they call it sort of young me broke on go. And they come into African nap. Don't let me think about it. I can't get a woman going
I will definitely open the lines right now. Call as a call can don't be call come from the US. This is also calling. I will take the callers. Fatima Danso alleging that Fatima Ego Sadio Mbalo for a video call. Sisla, welcome back. Say Mura on Facebook, but if behave like Johnny block like a thing.
Yes, no, this time can Mark Sanga don't kill the time will be a blast.
Yeah, but yeah, go Man United and told me Telecom, Man United. I told you I'll lose. One, I'm going.
While for them because before the but it's not plan before Corona start, you know. So I print out almost 200 t-shirts. We yellow, you pack in already. You pack in more books. So while I got Lafaka pra 20 days
Oh, good. Thank you so much, Isla. Thank you. Ngala wali be la moy kan. Wala na se dia mo do yo fay.
Yeah, masawal contact masawal ya settle number to call us long so
okay, thank you, Isla, and belated happy birthday to your wife.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Sisla was saying something, but there's a caller from the US.
Yeah, Idrissa Kasawaseo, Canada.
Idrissa Benyadi.
Mayang Sumale.
Alhamdulillah.
That's good. Thank you very much. I was listening to your deliberations and in Wali Junior and in
Wali if you want to come through the video, you can come again. Wali, you got the broadcast link. Is there on the video? Now we have to contribute again. Sorry, go ahead, Idrissa.
Okay, I want to talk about Seymour Faye.
Hey, if you come, I like who you mean.
Seymour Faye ko comment dimino ma jibe ko nga glance le wante defana ngiso na ma pese soto okay mo ndim ya jambe supportal tinu kunu imantra lo iman lay lo fo be high bi no be ni man sakundande ko stand no mo ni no wote na no ibe ya jambe no wotu mo bari ila activities be man sakunda do ko da mala kunna no mte blame ya because if Masakunda do call, we know that Masakunda for no problem. But Seymour Faye abe nyameng US, and in Munga Kelo Menga Yajam US. Akamur counter nyame Yajam US. Among go quoted it. Nakalamuta.
Wallahi.
Fine. No, not a B. One has a barrel of a container stand. Number two. Menya akumandia invite ni Seymour Faye morning wali abula jatata away akanata he got free from them. They are all part of Mendironing. Maybe respect lenak konte mo kumandila nga invite na platform ay kumoti kimbalo for Gambia Bay ndemo kumoti kimbalo contradict mbuko tilimbalo nyimba fulani hani unte taf kuma fawti jang ibo mul ejenta kuma le fola me alonko abe mul be kontandila bar min do mul sunundila andi to alon ka man correct and I will apologize lan but min fo wayo kumandi fo move then they are all accomplices ndela fo de ba samba jawul nga respect le 100% bankamane nga respect le nga musa jeng respect Bake fang, but the more respect na ronda fire for fanan. The fair ronda. The fair ronda because the taken. And you to lay Londo Soronti, it will current to the Keba and the Menkela so Manyanakati.
On our day, mistake that I'm bringing you a Sarko Kumasi Falcon and I've line a more bolosai. Naman song interview you cannot continue because
Namandas Seymour Faye Mukuma Kilim for the Seymour Faye member cabinet I will.
Member Baro Photo.
Cabinet be kachata men. Alabatu Muniela ko be can we suck it up.
Yeah.
I will for platform. I atranu. Seymour Faye Manimoy, and my kacha, Adam Makrin the Hanila because Adam Yajam supporter at a Bulobe Norin already. The Makrin.
No, I can remember Bunko, no, I can remember Conorella, Grand Palace also, Ida Malu, Atenada, I will for Mori. The Kachale. If I have a president Barofon, if I have Adam Baron, let them suck it up. Let's move on. Libe kan.
Seymour Faye Ikala, Yalan Kumaso Safe comments on good Jubukala Silobula. Arrogance is Seymour Faye is arrogant.
He is very arrogant, very.
So Mubuka Fuela Banko Timolik suck up your problems.
Yeah.
A special estate minister.
Yeah.
That's not the language.
I think the opposition leaders should even come out and condemn this statement. All the political parties should come out and condemn this statement.
Suck up your problems. Yeah. And he knows this is a main problem in the Gambia at the moment. Victims' problem is the main problem. Between US, UN, African Union, all donors, men big Gambia.
It is more like Ghana. I have a Ghana government go, let's suck this up. Na molu fatale. But Ghanaians are demanding for justice. Wala more than nani in fenne fata. Gambian ka dinjel le fata on the jamme. It's more than 44. Way more than that.
It's more than 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yalum bedeka but it's more than 100. Mujille tilimbaliata is more than 1,000.
Se Omar Faye tilimbaliata bakel de. Akere suban telefon.
Kulubaliata la man tilimbalianta la. Unka kulubaliata ni. Muminka mola alfal ne kulubaliata.
Molu fata. They say Omar Faye dingo. Ni Yaya Jammeh say Omar Faye dingo fanung. Warai kukala. Say Omar Faye will not go for let's suck it up. Yala hadama dingo they are selfish. If now today the data Haidara's children will not come out and say ngajele bring batambe de jungle sol bula. Wo dingolu comfortable it had an interview because he who knows it who knows it feels it. Yeah, I understand. So it all man fell long. He who feels it knows it rather. So this is the problem with all these people. But say Omar Faye all day, Imam Feng Tandigamino and gross selfishness. And it's very sad how a human being can be this heartless. Kafo, let's suck it up. Let's move on because yo, Rayun's a dumb, Rayun's a brother, and you want to come out and tell people like, let's move on. It's very disrespectful.
You know why I'm arrogant?
Yeah.
I arrogance later in the Mola America when he was there.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of arrogances. But now another minister of the in Bangkok. Who can do Tonya. Okay? Nabe diamula saying kuno nyado nyama na molia understand. Asafuno tonyalende kutilimbalo keda Bangkok ne parente be men danila as a minister of interior
defense
the minister of defense be gambe dingo be danila ngalla moy fonye bang ngana nyu dani
na TRRC la recommendation ol batu na TRRC recommendation ol bala nyanta wala fola that would have been a more responsible story
membe yam fo keno le yam fa membe yam fa nola no pasu pari fo no badu TRRC la recommendation le findi. But it could TRRC be do cool as I take on a suck up. What is the essence of TRRC's job?
Anyway, Abaraka Idrissa, let me tell you another caller. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. Yeah. Canada. Wally, go ahead and then
yeah. Mtelafta just say humala viduna, but nga sisla mendi fonga diamu nga fintinga diamu because mojama say humodoli enkole just to inform you all from yenati. Modoli enkole donate telephone do fama bija senle akwa mala fa to
that's good. That's the power of the media. That's the power of the media.
So this is what I'm telling you. So this is how it is. So media important abakele comme albe ajele UDP ngol ali ajele media ni findita e kunyita ndi doro molka findile UDP kubuka ikanyo UDP. So let me say something here nyina tala mofo jang wala mko nte personally say in 2 years ago my mother was sick nga msulata yelo la puruka yelo sang na moda mu o negative lati pour ka yelo sa yelo man soto banjun loptano to ngafo media modo ko nyako ni afo media to dron UDP ngol be finde se ngon ka call soto from jara base
you told me that
be finde ko be so ola mo problem UDP ngol ka muta ñofe ñamen ali nga muta ñofe fo jande dunia be banna lumen so moli en kolle iko ibe ko do
afana defala 20 t-shirts donate
yo so sis la même fula dron ola mo ko nyinkay malo memuna fango fala let me say alamu alaya ake nemo ke dunia kono ake nemo ke yomal kiyama alamu alaya dila kairo kono because ni mu feneti mi alon ko amanke politique ko fangoti but nim banku ko wulte kallo financially ndol be wulen tol wulindi so alinga katan tol meli alon ko kadiya muten ka safero ke Facebook o ton kamol encourage bakele so let's keep trying inshallah laftat futala dame be futala jele se wi te fananga baraka te menga time di mol la kana jang abaraka bake alamu alaya ke kairoti alamu alaya ke la nemoti. Yeah, Baraka Bage, thank you very much.
Baraka Bali, thank you for coming to say that. Okay, yeah, that is the, we are happy that Ning Wali Nataja General. Thank you to people who responded positively. Komoria call the Mole Kuruki, Molbeti Sado de la UDP no Amolen Morom, Almon Morom Soto, Alnyonte, Bamba Masconyadi, Akala Kanjo Bondi, Jato Tole, for Kuchatole, Nana Deputy La Coto Bari, Atol UDP, Mamala Kanjo Bonda, Kuchato, Atola Carola. To be honest, I will take this last caller from Italy. Then that will be, we call it a night until Wednesday. There's somebody calling from Italy, Madam Jamal. I will take the last caller from Italy. Then we will definitely wrap up the show. Caller from Italy.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, rahmatullah.
seri re nge kondong back ke nga wali ci nge kondong Suleiman Drame idali
Mr. Drame ni mbare be nyade
alhamdulillah
sungaro kana de Drame ko nongol koral man pisal
no sungaro ga nyina ado baro la application ol gandol krik you know
krik fa akola ke krik fo crack ko mala mi ne fo
ako krik application ol nyendo mol
oh my god daro manasi
Baro, you know, anyway, the left ke kondong katan ni wali junior la ado doku kendo mena para kapat because he's very
active young man.
So andu nyimu Gambia pela doku walti andu abata memfota is very important. UDP ko lunga mo da nyofele. Very political ol kaya amar la wala alimbenga continue wala because la fe UDP masakunda nana ta clean businessman ol kana ko ngene kali al bago di molla. Hello, Mr. Siri.
Yeah, memo kane.
Yeah, malafi businessman ori na dan sama ye dadun na masakundaro da lafta ga masakundari membe clean na mo jul kana tran na andu te fola banku di wala contribution of so banku di wol be atra nga contribute nyina ang nyina mu banku bondi sangolti mo kana jutu fenna even 50 euro wala $50 50 pound yemen no you spend only tisa do kondo mu tisa jamal
tonya
so momo se la kota keno momo se la pat keno la tisa clean nambang e be mo la convince la ba e join the party ba e friends or the family lu mo be mobilize mo le register this year is do or die yaram because nim Gambia bondi nyina Gambia ta bondi la kota ke so mbe fondi ke ol be konto na num babalo ko wali junior nying initiative men sama nandeng alinga muta je banko nying wuli mutala de foka pare alinga sponsor nge mako era biro nyim biro nyi ka bil Gambia bele andu ita UDP la protocol so sembola because na lonko UDP da malam solution da banko be da men to silanga ta bire diamo la ko jakal tala ko male be kire nyame
wallahi baraka wake Mr. Drame thank you so much
come bi adama baro diamo men fo bi ala diamo ay men fring ako se Umar Fay ay ato dum fang the IGP member da amane manin ka far kala ako atenu mu dam balem modi me alon ka atenu ka diamo le every day
jumale wo fo adama baro
okay ako before IGP ka pam bela ta lamna ta sekunda IGP le modi me alon ka na ka diamo every day but wo ko to mu muneti ni den IGP ka diamo every day so on ka men mo orders from top okay ka bonan dame sila
ngalo yeah definitely I found aware
ko ka idan ni mo la ko president baroma independent ay ko mo jamal la fa about IGP alon adam baro na ta da ka fa be diamo kala bara camera ka diamo jama tol de camera mo kala ko do la moy so Gambia di mo liye pare corruption no be na masakunda bi nyaaja ate kerela no ate fala no because corruption no nyaton ko la fa
Adama is very corrupt
so ke baba ko sunni mo mo no wala den na banko certain corruption ni membe ke Ministry of Health up to now no arrest ita fe mo la ko do men fil tan na wek mo buka ko ka ko ta mo be ni ko fana 15 million euro disappear na wek no investigation government mom tam for no more how many days la past like the 3 ton of cocaine so
no drogo Mr. Drame I just want to assure everybody ko ni momo la fela energy save la don't talk about this drug. Adama Barrow, very close people to Adama Barrow are behind this. We are gathering our information. We got some information. One day I will come and break the pieces here. It's very disheartening. Well, I don't want to talk about these drugs because Adama Mampalafa sort of Gambia for Ningoli. Adama Barrow is very greedy. So new drug on for now temperature goes up because na video le moy na audio le moy melialonko very disheartening. Bolde diamo kanje ibe wasula ibe kibirla ibe drogo ni African Gambia ibe drogo ni Samagan. This is very sad, very sad. Very sad.
And the very sad thing about it is our media. Gambia media, tonya, journalists will bamboo, men become Mustafa Kedabo Nyuru, Papudu Boja Nyuru, and so on. But tonya movement, the UDP as a party, to take media the Kerala, the media, Kerala, podcast, criticize Katonya for we will keep it on because member caring Gambian media, imam biased that, imantling because member caring. Ning ika more concentrated in the na kan ning UDP 10 patikare 10 what about the real trade member care in the bankoka media ka
Mr. Drame, a foreman there, but you may move UDP jaw reality. So do we give an Ikamela Diamone Cafaleco, Ndeta Lakero Kelali. You can get Gambia, we will not help you in your fight.
Because media ma function palasol de member blooding banko kam banko democracy yaje adam baro lañu limbali amen be kera Gambia kono funi 4 years ko amon fo media ko because media man tara je ka banko dingol inform me ko la men yalan ko kumara ka tara kerenne e ka mol ñinandi wala dol kabbe ka politique diamol de ñim bodo UDP la tara party card ñim bodo NPP la what about the main issues many along ko wala important and the media ñanda ka investigate like scandal open scandal media even na website na website 15
ajire Mr. Damala bige kondo se Omar Fala ni kulubali ya kumo ala ni wax ñaka respect Gambia media be ñanda ñi la front page lati media aussi so be ñanda yenyi media jele mel yalon ko they will even write story about Njai Mane. Do you see them come up with an article about say Omar Faye and disrespectful comment? This should have been a headline. You say Omar Faye said this. And he's Netalo. But Ajibe, some of us laying in Facebook, few people are saying media fele be nyakasi. Well, na Gambia media dol bijente, but yale ko ulon te kulufay lalo. Mr. Drame, yalan tolu Gambia non fanan tol fanan iwate. By now we should know the media houses melango they are standing for Gambia and for their pockets. By now, moment get toilet jam nyanta alone leko many alango they are just about their promotion of their media adverts and in many alango like Mustafa Keda bo ya to for jamme momo alango woman tra for Malagan should be promoted. Su Radio, King FM, they are doing a fantastic job. But some of these media houses, because today say Omar Faye news statement should have been headline news in these media houses. But you can't sometimes they will carry caption news fully ringo. You got always yeah.
No, the sad thing is, say one file you man kala jam follow for. They mind back in the bidding Senegal so you're all done funding ke Bombase ya bukidole ya arrest. Near the funding ke in dollar body ya.
Suleiman Tarawale.
Say one file bidding you know so ya confront about that issue. The same thing I all for Senegal and Gambia agreement also.
Composite agreement, yeah.
But nobody investigate that. Nobody. Wala na sometimes na parliament pa na dibito ulu ngalon ne ko to nyala mu iba dol ba kata kan ne
giri gol ba kata kan jele
na the majority fail to be no fo se be blame wala na sometimes to be blame but na dibito men ba kata kan ma fle dibito but nyabe dibito ulu dibito ko do men yalon ko wado wadi to leka comme like last time nga fo na diamo ko na nyame mba repeat la na mention name last time wado men ba Hussein da bo mu foreign minister ali fasalla ya ko confront parliament ko humiliate in front of everybody about the deportation issue. But right now, by then there was no proof. You don't understand, but right now there are proofs. Your contract all signing issues.
But do you want to kulebe wala kunna? Wala be checks la ku kundi wala be wala follow doy.
About protecting listen to me. Nimu PDO is member. Today, Nim PDO is not member, executive member. Yo arrest. Now it's coming. I have a look on the country. The party they are standing with him. They are in solidarity with him. They don't say nothing about him. So what about the ordinary member? The party executive member, so arrest all these things happen to him. The party have no it will not from it and the they don't say nothing about it. Honey the newspaper from in a headline only mention. So it is very sad, but come and cut and the Gambia logo. Alinga nyai and alo project Big Gambia, we have only one party, Mayalongo is the solution, all of the United Democratic Party. And the funding will be this year, your little bit can make change. Momola Dallas or Momola Tala, Eladiamo, and the mole advice, and the jam, and the molding, and the mole companies, because Gambia, we are in very dangerous, area. Because right now, I don't know if Congo was before. Ala fenna essential wafeta abenna ayna diplomatic passport wafi nyay corruption of the Ministry of Health diplomatic passport kanana kajinan duma jambandi scandalol fatu bagarol million scandalol adama ba kordal mel loka always corruption nothing happen. So Gambia do be yalla ko membe kera man diamol andu anna de party do be ka so ko but you need change yalla no ko la party de gagnera ngo come and join us albena na join to lesiata na adama boro bondi je na banku kendo sama na mialo ka sa Gambia sama no forward nge kon dom bagere program ko over interest
baraka ba Mr. Drame baraka ba na brother kendo la position be program ko fala jam ni sai right now I will not take anymore. I will not take another call right now. la vida men fola jan Gambia victimolo sukoy dahabalombang momo ale funti ale se Omar Faye ale audio deda ale se Omar Faye jabi yin kumo akana sumaya ale nyinga audio ti ale ya janjam momo mu Gambia victimoti genelen audio ngeen tontu Cheikh Omar Faye because li waxi reew la waxi ñaaka pour nga am regard yo pour nga am nga war ndiki da nga wara try nga am yermange pour ñoo xam ne Yaya Jammeh def leen tocho every day ñu gis yo nga ne we should suck it up Gambia victim center alñanda statement de la Cheikh Omar Faye ñu condemn political parties all alñanda statement de la Cheikh Omar Faye ji because nafika yala be ñu social media dolu bi defay ma ko mo fo because of this nonsense tribalism Gambia lolu mo ñu sonal wa man Banjul la ki so wane way buma ko criticize nañ leen bàyyi lii c'est Omar Faye dafa saaga Gambia yëpp la saaga waaye media houses kana ko def headline news apart from ñun ñuy criticize notamment man Yunus Haidara few people Kasama Sisa Mandi Mori and people are just making it headline news people are commenting vast majority are just mute about it doy ñoom duma leen dee consider because ñoom duñ xam lu nekk ci seen bopp bi affaire kek saane bi ñoom ñu ngi am feebar boobu noonu fu mu nekk nii they are trying to see how they're going to get themselves out of that mess. You get who are police from Nekani. You get very police. Okay, Dogo press release from the Ministry of Defense. Can somebody send it to me? Lundambayo, please check the press release from Ministry of Defense. What is the press release? Can somebody send it to me? Lundambayo, maybe send it to me. I don't know. You have my number. Press release on yinle about yeah Jumale Safi before nga sign out of the platform eco press release alinga Lundambayo, if you can help me because I don't see the press release, you send it to me. I don't have the press release, so eco press release, or you can paste it here as a comment. Defense Ministry press release le bondi malo munon. I'm curious to know janembe program stop la. Gambia fanan namo kende do le bejang apola finga tofu aka UDP support aka platform sol support aka kafol support Gambia the duale alama alejo. The thing is I think even some of our strong supporters they'll be on the ground ake support ake makoi internet holdo, but the only difficulty is akonkana mari tofu, so that's why I want to respect that kana tofu, but ate malum balom de duale simani jate kendala ika UDP makoi nyaming ika la nafulo bondi ibakata kan Gambia amari be America le but in that tofu la, but it's definitely a monumental effort. So dole luntamba nyinkele mbato nga jibe namara ya kele ase comment ako nyadi luntamba yo ko nyadi clarifications on the remarks by the Honorable Minister of Defense Omar Faye on the 40 people ali jibe de mo kuntangolo because we put them to task yaje wala na diamo berihara then hamada inatam faniale for Ministry of Defense. You know, the attention of the Minister of Defense, MOD, was drawn to several social media comments about the remarks made by the Honorable Minister of Defense, Ambassador Omar Faye, on the 40 People by the People show on the online platform of the Fatu Network on Sunday, April 4, 2021. Among other issues discussed on this very important platform was the plight of victims of the 22 years of the Jammeh regime in the Gambia. The MOD wishes to state that the Honorable Minister's remarks were distorted by some unscrupulous persons with the intention of maligning and discrediting Ambassador Omar Faye and the efforts of the Ministry of Defense in the reconciliation process. It is the express view of the MOD that the victims of the former President Jammeh's regime cut across all sectors of the Gambian society and include several members of the Gambian Armed Forces, an institution that is directly under the purview of the Honorable Minister of Defense. The MOD carries the role that it is currently playing in the healing process in the country, as it believes in being part of the solution to a healing and reconciling the nation. It may be instructive, therefore, to state that the MOD is working very closely with these victims through the Victim Center and the Truth, Reconciliation and Reparations Commission, TRRC, in bringing closer to the plight through the healing, reconciliation, and reparation process. Therefore, the Honorable Minister of Defense wishes to reiterate his commitment to this national healing process and would like to also call on well-meaning Gambians to rededicate themselves to this process and ultimately to the task of nation building. This is very laughable. This is very, very laughable. This is the heightened level of irresponsibility. In fact, this press release has annoyed me. I am going to talk about this on Wednesday. I'm just that the program has explained, but I'm going to take 10 minutes just to talk about this because make and I'm going to emphasize limoy wahi yabate diga. You know, Nafika Yati, you very irresponsible authorities at the Ministry of Defense. Say Omar Faye, we played the video. Who distorted Say Omar Faye? Say Omar Faye said, people should move on. We should suck it up. And I am degulen angale. Man, what president by incompetence. Mbrangana program mo kumfajam. Yalong Gambia. Bilay Gambia mu bankol to me along ko yabate warta Gambia bakele way. Yen dengen take Gambians as idiots or what that jangun. Say Omar Faye, Hanal Japanese la do what for the people by the people. For the people by the people, Coach Pastor Majau, I think you guys need to come out and react to this press release. Because li wahi yabate la. Hana ken say Omar Faye should jangut niti janganan. This is yabate tigi from the Ministry of Defense. Whoever wrote this, you are very unscrupulous. And you have insulted Gambians again. Instead of an apologetic note from the minister, you are coming out lying to the Gambian people. This animal guram den yabate. Man press this with Magana Merlo. When I heard the press, I thought Sir Omar Faye will be humble enough to apologize to the Gambian people. Li yabate passe would li. Sir Omar Faye angalenga don wa for the people by the people. How can everybody distort your statement? You ngana denga janga al Quran. You lied to your teeth. This is just an insult. This is a kick on the stomach for Gambian people. Nga belittle, nga yab victims. Luta ñun dunde apologize. British Prime Minister definitely mistake fee. German and Chancellor definitely mistake in Germany. Mugena address the nation, apologize. British Prime Minister bu yagut la apologize. Luta ñun Gambia ñu julit lañ. You can come fandi. Misalmen nafiko la siata Gambia why? Amanke mo beti. India mo in come fandi bakele man. Finally, the Honorable Minister Omar Faye wishes to once again commiserate with the Victims Center and reassure all victims. This is yabate. I will not even read the rest of the press release. I am going to react to this on Wednesday, inshallah. This is going to be the first item. To diamulal member of Facebook or melka diamu banku din kendolo. Alimis press release condemn. Adama Borola man sekunda yabate talewai. Fatol man kan. Sir Omar Faye, I played the video here. How was that distorted? So Omar Faye said, we should forget about this. Let's suck it up. What does that mean in English? We cannot continue to cry over spilled milk. Mistakes have been made. That is his philosophy. These are the exact words of Sir Omar Faye. And that's why we brought the video. That's why I played the video on Bantaba. So what part of that video was distorted? Do you know what the meaning of distorted? This irresponsible permanent secretary, something jaila, jigela, permanent secretary defense. Ñom ñoy bind nonsense bi. Because Sir Omar Faye mënuta bind angale bi. Sir Omar Faye mënuta bind angale bi. Amul xam-xam pour mu bind angale bi. Dañ ko bindal. Gambia yabaate dafa ëpp fofu nonu. Adama Barrow la mansakunda mu mansakunda fuuri ngolati. Iman Gambia no value. This has new irate battle right now. Reading this press list is just like you insulted people and now you want to slap them. Why Gambia long Gambia ku nori ngol kake Gambia why? When will you guys have empathy and sympathy for Gambian people? Say Omar Faye, yo accept janga al-Quran, denga wara again and apologize. This press release should be apologetic. Why Japulen Gambians as nit, dengan yab Gambians. Li mota dengan been a nonsense because you know what? The Victim Center, you should not accept this. The Victim Center, Jangangen, Demblengen, I played the audio here. It's on social media. The video and the utterance of social media. Why is Omar Faye the 40 people by the people? It is not nit moko don netale lamenya momoko wa. This nice words bu ñu wax si press list bi Cheikh Omar Faye dafa wax loolu noonu si press list bi no we are going through the healing process ñu ngi commiserate with the victims of Gambia. Did he mention the word commiserate during the program? In fact, he was being arrogant to say that the TRRC is on, my friend. Anyi kam fa bakele man kulubali ya membe Gambia romanta ya membe Gambia dina nyaton kolu ali funti ali tonya fo se Omar Faye tina lay banko be neng Ministry of Defense and fani ala wokan adama barola man sekunda alama alayal turbon defon saying I have zero tolerance ninga moment je ka baro support don't come near me because baro typifies disaster. Baro man fenne so Gambia momo ñu lañu kafo mu fania kafoleti. The whole cabinet bunch of liars. Not all man karam mol karantale way. Nalma angele ko mo mol angere ko mo. What does it mean that we should suck it up? What does that mean in English? Thank you Luntambayo for bringing this to my attention. I will save this press release inshallah Wednesday and no momo ka diamo platform to align and I expect Musa Jeng, Coach Pasamba Jaw, Banka Mane, if you are standing for Gambia, you should condemn this press release. Because ñin diamo ka la platform wala. Nancy Saho, align press release kalia ki Musa Jeng. We expect on Sunday, let them come out and condemn this press release. Otherwise, I am going to be critical of them. To nyawole sabati la Gambia. Li wahi yabate la. Se Omar Faye def ñu gëna yab waye ko wulonte kulu fay lalom ni aje bi se Omar Faye tobe fola momé yalonko he never sided with the Gambian people when it mattered most. He was siding with the dictator. Atata APRC region bi Adama Barrow mo jamfan tungo momé yalonko is a betrayer mo jamfan tungo me yalonko man bala faso haramadi ngole Adama Barrow me yalonko manke mo kendeti kotala wala kada se Omar Faye ke defense minister ni aje se Omar Faye bina mo mol nen Adama le mol nen imaja ko ate contantele adama baro we ati trustle hani mala fi kam fa la Gambia ko le se kam fa way ko dol bi ka timi ba ke le Gambia way lay man sa talla ala may tonya sabati ni Gambia the likes of Omar Faye doesn't these are the people that should be banned from holding public office. So Omar Faye should be banned from holding public office mako wa kum nahari sa affaire la man duma saga ken way dama wa dega ko buga saga nga saga ma duma la tontu man ku amé jot nga rek ma saga ne fo ne man dama la tontu because nini you saga you amulo you don't have anything to say but dega nak dañ ko wax even Islam dañu wax dega Cheikh Omar Faye should be banned from holding public office in Gambia lolu ta Gambia mënu dem ci kanam because fen mo sampa ba Gambia do dega Western government will not act like this na fale ne ko wala na tubabol le musulman yatan toloji Western wall ndol ken na nyimme fo itolle musulman ya daji ko soto astaghfirullah itolle musulman ya daji ko soto ustad bunje nyem fo ako islamo niyo be west le bulo ndol abala jato le bentol bulo anyi men fo wala to nyati jang nim Western government le mistake ila man sakundal ke famma jile ye na ye apologique they will write an apologetic note ye fongol ji nko last week mbafola le jaman la chancula mistake bareke jamani holiday la kola atata fanji I banko be apologize. When was the last time Adama Barrow government Ali Manya Lujibe se Omar Faye banko be neng ikana ñu fan ya baf yena muna fen sen press list bi feni kesela yen senen jango ñun janganañ gënu ñoo dega angale gënu leen mënu leen gëna ñu bind angale the permanent secretary defense dina la jënta sutur because you are the one who masterminded this press list. Wednesday, I will start with you. Permanent Secretary being like a jigen bobu no defense. Dina ham so tur, and I'm going to criticize you, just like I criticize Sidi Keita. Gambia lefa am domi yo hamne amun any empathy for Gambia. Nim press list fo inte kam fandele mari ngana programme ko fajam because nim press list inte kam fandele. So Omar Faye mol neng Minister of Defense kanaka kulubali ya fo molye. Li wahi ñaka jom la. Gis nga that's why wéri koor ba ngey ñew. Gambian ñu bari dañ dé julli di or why they don't have attitude of a Muslim. Gis nga yalla lam la wax ci alquran ni ko so juumé nga balu. Lu leen jang. Why yeen do leen def de c'est Omar Faye du Japanese wala Chinese la laka. Dafa jang dafa wax ci anglais. Xana Baro mo dégut anglais de. Wa ñu bari dégg nañ anglais. Baro mom dégut. Bu nu ko wax mënu ta binda.
Why? This is very insulting. Gambia no alenga na makato bay. Alenga nyima sekunda furingo. Nyima sekunda mela ma bala fasoto bango degoli. Alenga yobo fasi janning tinyaro be kala Gambia. Bal yamar la wala. Because say Omar Faye lañu is jabato 101. All right. This clarification is more of an insult than this, and I expect a robust response from the people by the people. I expect that they will do it because season platform I expect the robust response from the victim center. Nobody distorted. And how much distort? Say Omar Faye na mo distort meaning because jangam bi sori wol mom tamit ko Adama Barrow. Amul ben qualification. I am really irate about this totally. But in a program of convergence, Gambia menkakeje Gambia ma fansu bankoleti. Sometimes that's what Bamba Ma said. Ikatale fo ikadiamu fo yafo ko ibe fonyo la Gambia la fo ko fo diamu la because Gambia fania. Okay, Gambia London program all I can thank you so much. Gambia Dinken Obegara. Ndey Mari Njai, Wolom Permanent Secretary Defense. More for information on dinner. Gambia Dinken Olmelbe am. Ndey Mari Njai mo bin the press list bi. Because momo the permanent secretary. Suko bindu sa momo ko Samson. Ndey Mari Njai same on you. Yo so janga bin ngenu la dara. Yana dogo kati. Ndey Mari Njai mo permanent secretary PS Defense. Yo, did you listen to Omar Faye's utterance? Do you know the meaning of distortion? The young guy permanent secretary. Why yen fale ulendara sen plus accent posi. Same on you, madam. Wala na mol men katoko ale musol ke palasoto. Nibe musol ke la palasoto. In fact, palaso should not be gender related. It's about bankudin kendaya. For kewolom for musolom. I kendaya dorong. But mol mele alonko, they are just rubber stamps. A useless minister like Sales Omar Faye indila yo access degree. Janga Gabeden University. Yo, danga wala deglu minister wahambe ngane ko wa minister. Fogolo na dañu war apologize because lu nga wax ni was ne ko distortion. Nit ku ragal yalla li la suñu la daxa sa place ñu daxala. Waye c'est Omar Faye call la. Waye demal nga binda ni wana gaay dañ ko distort. Nali if you thrive on lies to ñala be la man sekunda buru kala. Wala be keka Adama Barrow. Yaya jeme la man sekunda fania wala sembentuya. To ñala ya burka. Bunch of liars, bunch of crooks, bunch of selfish Gambians. Permanent secretary bi yo da nga wara rus pour bindali because binda bi Cheikh Omar Faye mënu ko binda Ndey Mari Njai war nga rus li yo tamit. Thank you so much to the source on the ground. Mommy along any information on dinner. Ndey Mari Njai, we will have more on this on the political perspective show on Wednesday, inshallah. Allah Baraka Gambia, thank you. We expect for the people by the people. We will watch what their reactions on this. We will watch. I am not going to write anything on this subject right now. I have written enough. I have said enough. Najibe for the people by the people. What would be their reaction to this press list? Because this program, this discussion took place on their platform. Thank you so much. About Gambians, some of them. Do they want to understand? When are we going to be real Muslims? Okay, let me respond to one person on the platform. I just saw your comment on the computer. I'm going to take a break and listen to that. Bambo Nose Jata. You got to stop being brutal. You are talking. Okay, you are talking to sensible people. Okay, we are listening. I call listing with our ears and mind. You could pick up good words in the most negative than brutalizing them. Yeah, I'll brutal. Bambo Nose Jata. If you don't want to hear it, you are not worried about the blatant insult and also additional insult meted out to Gambians by this irresponsible ministry, but you're apparently not happy with my words. All the words here that I use, I stand by them 100%. And if I could repeat them 1,000,000 times, I would. If you don't want to come to Bantaba, the exit door is there for you. I'm not forcing anybody to listen. I am not going to be apologetic to any utterance coming for Bantaba. If I could repeat it a million times, I could. I am a Gambian. We have been victimized. My dad was a victim of Yaya Jammeh. Maybe your family is not a victim. Say Omar Faye's family is not a victim. Some of us, our parents, have been victims. Yen alfal mutale, ye dundi, ye kudimendingol kela. He who knows it feels it. All right? So stop this garbage. Gambia nyim fania shala. Mo membe mol nenna wala kol bukadi mi bari diamola me an kabal kam fatande kan wala kala diamo ko Bambo knows Jata. In fact, I think I'll block you from this platform if you are going to bring this hypocrisy. Ni nafiko le atina Gambia man tanyato. The Gambia defense minister insulted Gambians. Now we're expecting apologetic note. In front, telling us that we are distorting. I am angry about that. I have a right to use any adjective. I did not even use the words out of the ordinary. I was just being frank. Right? If you can take that, the exit door is there. You don't have to listen to me. I will be brutal if I can, if I could. Right? Maybe you are not a victim. Maybe none of your family members have been victims. Maybe you are just like Sir Omar Faye. So the why it doesn't anger, this thing doesn't anger you. So save me this Mother Teresa attitude. You want to albal fankela mo kendolisi, momo ye fanke mo kendoti, kende abe alala alo memo mo kendoti. But I need to come for the men frustration or tandilale because Gambia, Africa mono problem. The leaders never take ownership and they never want to apologize. You are just one bad citizen. This is something, Jata. I don't know whether it's a real account or whatever. I'll be watching your comment here. Any disrespectful utterance, you're out of Bantaba. You're out. So watch your words. If say Omar Faye Diamo may come far, don't try to preach to me. Go to your timeline and write any word of garbage. All right. So this is what I want. You made me say Omar Faye bad. Yesterday, 40 people by the people. There was one fake account there. I was watching something teen and jai with no picture. Defending say Omar Faye. Maybe Mbokanla. Or maybe one of the staff. Or maybe it could be one of those people, support staff, even putting the they are using say Omar Faye, you are doing good work because they didn't show their face. Because they are defending Omar Faye. You know, Domiro, you bonny man. Thank you. I'm going to stop it here right now. Allah barakabake for Talatalung, inshallah. Ni yang come for bakele. You know, and I am not going to apologize for any utterance that I said on this platform. I didn't say anything out of the ordinary. I feel really angry about this. Allah barakah. Thank you. I really feel sad sometimes for our country. It's really annoying sometimes. In Africa, I'm the only Gambia, and Tonya Bangkok, Nani body ya fast nonsense or karimuno morality, karimuno body, karimuno seven. This is very annoying. This is a heightened level of irresponsibility of the Barrow administration. But what do we expect when we have got doggo cats in the cabinet and we have a grossly incompetent person as the president of the Gambia? We need to really solve it in 2021, once and for all. If Adama Barrow crosses the line, Gambia will finish. Take this to the bank. If Adama Barrow wins, Gambia will be finished. Because Memina afterwards, only Allah knows. Because Adama cannot rule Gambia. Fanyale, I told him Allah Muslim for one thing. I question me. Because Allah defense minister that I will name Alina Liafaldo Taralba Sugar Kotla. Almanke Muslim Kendall, Muslim Daddy Kolta. Muslim yani mistake okay from Manaji. Very sad. Very, very sad. Doesn't come back. I'm going to terminate the broadcast. I do apologize that I went over and beyond the time allocation to talk about. Obviously, you press release really got me into this all this thing because I'm really very angry right now. I'm literally very angry about the situation. Gambia but they should get swift condemnation. But you will see the media not about it. They will say, Omar Faila press release. See, some of the media houses will say this press release. Watch them. But when he insulted us, it was never headline news for them. This shows the diabolical situation in our country and the level of hypocrisy and mediocrity in our country. You know, so Omar Faila press, you will see some of the media houses, they will say it. Just watch their timelines. I was just talking about the victim center today. I played the video here. I made reference to the victim center. They put it in their press release because I have asked the victim center to come out and condemn this. They are listening. The SIS watch us. They religiously follow these platforms because victim center victim center don't fall for this crap. Don't fall for this crap. I mentioned victim center here. Let's go and write this. This press list must have been written right now. I'm on back. Not long ago. They put something together. I don't know what sort of human beings you guys are. How about you consent sort of? Are you really a human being in the true meaning of the word? You should have consent, you have empathy, and you should have humility in you. The same say the mistake the people are not Gambia apologize because Jimmy na bele ka mistake. Harma de ngol benke fong wara mo apologize. Al kalmo misil mo sunkaro be sila dabi bana wara baba dongola. Al sunkaro sukurul sanna. Oh my God. It's just annoying sometimes. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to end the broadcast in a minute. Thank you. Until Wednesday, we will continue. And this is going to be topic 1 on Wednesday, inshallah. This nonsensical press release from the Ministry of self-defense from their Marinja and Latino. We should condemn it and we should reject it in totality. You should not take this nonsensical press release. I had to a word from it. This is just like you punch somebody on the face, honestly. Don't know what is wrong with this damn government. They are so annoying.